are live. I'm going to. Yep, and I'm running a music bed right now. Okay. I had a drive in there. So, okay. Okay. Now, but the problem we have, the problem I have is it's not playing the interviews. It's not playing the interviews I recorded that I put in.
Yeah.
When I turned this on, it said it was missing these interviews.
Okay. So were those the interviews that you loaded up earlier today?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you load them up off of the flash drive, or did you load them up from?
I put the flash drive into. That's where I screwed up. It should have went into the game.
You gotta move those over to the computer, so that way they're on the computer.
Yep. Okay. So.
Otherwise, if you have the flash drive with you, you can plug that flash drive back in, and I think it'll be just fine.
You mean I can play it with the flash drive?
It should, because what it's trying to do is it's trying to find the original source.
Yeah.
The original source is not plugged into the computer.
Right.
Now,
It's not. Yeah. It's not. It is now, but it's not playing. Let me X off and see if it plays. We begin the Chalk Talk for our boys. We begin the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by Postville boys basketball coach Eli Nessa. Coach her team dropping the season opener on Tuesday night to South Wind, 60-20. We begin the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by Postville girls basketball coach Andy Deering. Coach her team dropping to 0-2. Dropped a hard-fought game to South Wind on Tuesday night, 47-40. Tell me about that. drives into the lane. Good straight-up defense by Cowley. Forced the shot going away from the basket. Missed it from the left side, and the rebound pulled down by the Tigerhawks. They quickly push it into the offensive end. Left side, Moore, left wing for three. Got it! And it's a 9-point lead for North Fayette Valley, and the Eagles take a timeout. Good start for NFV on the road. They lead 13-4. 6 seconds to go. They clear out. Schmidt cut off there by Deitmeyer, on top to Ellsburn. Ellsburn, step back three, left side, on its way, banks it! Got it to go in. The bank stays open late, and the Tigerhawks have their biggest lead. The freshman puts them up by 23 at 38-15. Nice free throw. It is no good. Eagles, Spielbauer gets the rebound, hands it right back to Nye. Nye drives in and scores the layup as time runs out. How about that for your first varsity point? Spielbauer got the rebound thinking it was two, handed it back to the shooter, and Nye scores the layup as the game comes to an end. It is North Fayette Valley finishing the half with an exclamation point. That's how they finished the game. The Tigerhawks pick up their first win of the season. They win by a final score of 57-39 over Clayton Ridge. Spielbauer in the offensive end. Right side takes a 25-footer off balance. Got it! Fading away near the volleyball line. Spielbauer hits the three, and the Eagles go up by 7 at the end of one. Mosier baseline to Spielbauer. Wide open, right corner for three. Got it! They called it a three. So back up by 10. Spielbauer has shot the Eagles out of their slump. And right side, Palmer. Palmer drives in, kicks it left side, Spielbauer. 3 in a row, perhaps. Got it again! Spielbauer flat out feeling it. They lead by 13. 3 seconds to go. Pierce at the volleyball line. He's just going to hold the basketball, and the game comes to an end. An impressive start for Clayton Ridge in our boys' season opener. They scored the first 11 points of the ball game. North Fayette Valley got back within 4 late in the first quarter, but the Eagles answered with a 9-0 run to go up by double digits and never really pushed the rest of the way. Clayton Ridge defeats North Fayette Valley by a final score of 57-35. The best high school basketball all season long is on KCTN FM 100.1 and online on KCTN.com. It's Upper Iowa Conference basketball again tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, Postville takes on North Fayette Valley. First off, we have the girls' game. The Lady Pirates are up to an 0-2 start. They saw a halftime lead slip away against South Wind. They look to put 4 quarters together tonight. For NFV, a bounce-back performance against Clayton Ridge on Tuesday. The Tigerhawks look to continue to build off that performance and now make it 2 in a row. It's game 1 of 2 with Postville and North Fayette Valley. The Chalk Talk for the girls' game next.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Freedom Bank is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We are growing your community. Freedom Bank looks forward to helping you through the many stages of life, from your first checking account to your retirement account. We have helped generations of families buy their first home, finance their vehicles, and plan for the future. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns Family of Dealerships. We get people driving to our dealerships from many different towns, counties, even states to make Browns their hometown dealer. We have 4 convenient locations in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, and Victory Ford in Dyersville. Check us out online at 4browns.com.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, or Emily Bazin today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
At Top Gun Collision Center, we see that the insurance companies want you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take pictures, upload them, and you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Bob at Top Gun has over 35 years dealing with insurance companies. We write an accurate estimate. We take the photos. We deal with the insurance company to make sure your vehicle is repaired right. Let Bob and the guys at Top Gun use their 30-plus years of experience to take all the worries out of your repairs. Ask about Top Gun's community and veteran discount programs. Call Top Gun today at 563-964-9899.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. West Union Motor Sales and Service. Postville Veterinary Clinic. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Bruins and James Insurance. Your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. And Furniture Showcase in Allwine. Lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. We begin the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by Postville girls basketball coach Andy Deering. Coach her team dropping to 0-2, dropped a hard-fought game to South Win on Tuesday night, 47-40. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, Dan, we came out and we played a fairly decent ball game. I was really pleased with the girls. Our shots were falling early on. We had an early jump to it. And we were kind of controlling them how we wanted to. We got to a certain point where our shots maybe weren't falling as easy as they were, and our rebounding really kind of struggled with to keep them from getting back into the game. They really started getting boards that we should have been getting, and it ended up hurting us in the long run.
All right, so you dropped that decision 47-40. The good news is you put up 40 points in that ball game, but this is kind of the process here of learning to do those little things, right?
Yes, correct. Yep, and that's what I just explained to the girls last night in practice. I'm like, we're at a different level now, and now it's expanding from that place to get a little bit more. So, and the girls agree and they understand, and that's where we're at. I'm really looking forward to seeing the next steps.
All right, now let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Tonight we'll start with Kim Lucia, Sierra Mose, Kelly Martins, Sadie Hernandez, and Jackie Resendez.
And some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Harley Miller, she'll come off the bench probably early on. She gives us some solid minutes. She's kind of learning a little bit of a new role from the wing standpoint as opposed to her normal post position. She's kind of all the way around a good player. She's learning to utilize all them skills, and she's kind of realizing how valuable she is as a wing or a post, knowing all the different parts to it. Jasmine Marroquin will come off, give us some solid minutes in the guard position. Emily Temp has been giving us some good things, and then Claire Martins will come off and give us some nice inside looks.
All right, now let's talk about the Tiger Hawks. What do you know about NFV?
They're gonna pressure us. I know they're gonna. In the past, we haven't handled their pressure very good, so I know they're probably gonna look to cause some turnovers and get some easy buckets off of us. And we've kind of practiced on that a little bit last night, and we know it's coming. And they're quick. They work hard. They don't ever let them back down about anything. And they're going to do what they need to do to get that win. They have the inside threat there that Keenly is going to be a very good. She's a good player. She's a senior. We've seen her for the last couple of years. She's going to be a good threat. And then Alyssa Boers also, handles the ball very well and does some really good things. So they're going to pressure us. I know that, and they're going to try to really force us to play out of our comfort zone of our speed.
And obviously for you guys there, it's handling the pressure. It's kind of what it boils down to, right?
Yes, correct. We've got to limit our turnovers, handle the pressure, kind of keep our head on our shoulders where we're focused, taking care of the ball. And then, like I said, what hurt us the most in South Lynn was rebounding, and we worked on that quite a bit since then. Just understanding that rebounding is mostly effort. That's where that comes from. So.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dan.
Postville girls basketball coach Andy Deering on his Lady Pirate team. Chalk Talk continues after this.
This is Amy Rolfs, RN from Decorah. I was drawn to the small, friendly atmosphere 18 years ago that was noticeable from the minute I walked in. Everyone is friendly, helpful, and our combined ultimate goal is to provide quality personal health care to the people of this community. We are withstanding the challenges and moving forward together. We will be here caring for you right here at home for another 70 years.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. Your health affects every aspect of your life, and here at Clayton Drug, we are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We deliver a range of services with options to meet your individual needs. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing, to your home or mail delivery, online prescription refill, and a prescription loyalty program. We also have personal and home health care items available. Clayton Drug connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to service all in between.
Take on what Mother Nature throws at you with a John Deere 1 Family or 3E Series tractor. With quick hitch capabilities, you can add rear or front snow blades, a snowblower, and a bundle of other attachments. Work better, faster, and more comfortably this year on a John Deere tractor. Come by your local dealer and see why nothing runs like a Deere. Visit Bodensteiner Implement at one of their 10 Northeast Iowa locations today or request a quote online at bodimp.com.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Brrr, the cold weather is here, and with it comes wind, snow, and ice that can damage overhead power lines. Remember to stay away from all downed lines. They may still be energized. Call to report broken poles, downed wires, or any other damage. By working together, we can keep everyone safe. That's the power of human connections. Almaquee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. Ethan Kane Construction. If it don't drain, call Ethan Kane. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Clayton County Recycling of Monona. And by Car Auto Group. Online at KARAutogroup.com. We continue the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jim Culkins. Coach, our team evening up the record at 1-1, one at Clayton Ridge, 57-39 the final score there. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, I thought we got off to a really nice start. I thought our pressure kind of forced Clayton Ridge into some turnovers that we were able to convert into easy baskets. I thought the girls were very unselfish and cut hard to the basket, and they were rewarded by their teammates. And we were able to knock down a lot of shots, especially there in the first half.
All right, so certainly a good win for you guys moving forward. Let's go through the starting lineup once again for your team tonight.
Starting lineup, we'll go with Alyssa Bohr, Kenlyn Schmidt, Zeta Moore, Cassidy Meyer, and Justine Cowley.
And, of course, I know some kids contribute off the bench for you.
Yes. Keely Cranbeer's feeling better. Freshman Kaylin Ellsburn had a nice ball game the other night. Brooklyn Hoy is starting to come back and feel a little bit better. So, yes.
Yeah, so certainly some good contributions there. Let's turn our attention to Postville now. What do you know about the Lady Pirates?
Well, I know Coach Deering, has done a really nice job these past, 5 years, trying to kind of get that program back, kind of resurrect it, after not having a couple of years of varsity basketball. We know the Musia girl, Moe's girl, we got the Martin girl down low. They got a little experience out there. I know they hit a couple shots at the beginning the other night against Southwind and were able to get a lead, scored 40 points, so I know they're a little bit more confident than they have probably in the past there, so he must have had them playing some pretty darn good ball the other night. It's the type of game where we just can't come in and expect to just have them roll over. We've got to go out and prove it and earn it, because I know Coach Deering's going to have them working hard.
All right, so what do you want to see out of your team in this ball game tonight then?
Similar to what we talked about the other night, we were still, even though we did a lot of good things, we still had another 22 turnovers. So we need to cut that in half. We need to convert at the free throw line. Nice job of getting there, but we don't want to just have more wasted possessions with getting nothing out of it, no scoring out of that. Been very pleased on the glass. Kinlan did a really nice job of staying out of foul trouble. Would love to see that. Just continue to see improvements in all facets. Again, kind of what we talked about, conditioning as well. So, again, Game 3, nice to have it just a couple days after Game 2. So, again, looking for steady improvement.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
Hey, greatly appreciate it. I'll try not to leave you high and dry tonight. We always appreciate the coverage, and you guys have safe travels over here.
Thank you there, Coach. North Fayette Valley Girls Basketball Coach Jim Calkins on his Tiger Hawk program.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all of your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt, Steve,
Carol, Josie,
at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Hi, this is Justin Burnau from Burnau Chevrolet in Monona. I would like to thank all of our customers and local athletes for their business and support. Just like you, we like to have a winning edge over the competition. Stop in today to see how Burnau Chevrolet in Monona makes you the winner. Visit us on our website, birdnow.com, and remember, you got to get to our place, Burnau Chevrolet in Monona. You'll love the way we treat you.
Is it time for a change to Nightingale Drug? If you feel lost in the big chain store pharmacies, take time to stop in and visit with us about our services, such as one-on-one consulting, free local delivery, competitive pricing with most insurance plans, and Medicare accepted. We'll make the transition quick and easy for you. Come to the people you know and trust. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town, family-friendly business with locations in Guttenberg, Postville, and Waukon.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today. Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Outdoor Creations, your floral, landscape, and garden center in Monona, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barnes along with Coach Aaron Hammond. We welcome you here to, once again, West Union. And it's Upper Iowa Conference basketball tonight here on KCTN. North Fayette Valley plays Postville. You're listening live on KCTN FM 100 and watching the live video stream on KCTN.com. All right, here we go. We're already into week 2 of the conference season for the girls.
We are. The girls are well on their way here in the conference, and this is a big matchup for the Postville Pirates. Head coach Andy Deering, trying to get things back on track. Haven't gotten into that win column yet tonight, and they've got a tall task ahead of them tonight with the North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks.
All right, they come in 0-2, and in the ball game against Southwind on Tuesday night, they had that lead, a good halftime lead, led by 7. But then they ended up losing by 7, one half to the other. And this is a team now in Coach Deering's 4th season here, trying to take some steps forward. And part of that is putting together 4 quarters of basketball.
Yeah, and they've got some nice pieces. They've got Kelly Martins returning from last year. She's a senior this year. Kimberly Musia, their leading scorer from a year ago. She's a senior. Sierra Mose, she's a junior. She's been playing since she was a freshman. Those are their top 3 scorers from a year ago. They're averaging about 5 points, about 4 rebounds. That's got to increase. That's got to go up this year if they're going to take those steps forward.
Now, let's talk about North Fayette Valley. We saw them on Tuesday night, picked up a solid win against Clayton Ridge, really took charge early in the ball game, and no surprise, they did it with their defense.
Yeah, their defense was just stifling to the Clayton Ridge Eagles, and I think that's going to be a frustration for the Pirates tonight. If North Fayette Valley can come out and dictate, the tempo of the game and dictate things on the defensive end, it's going to make things a lot easier for them on the offensive end.
They rebounded well the other night against Clayton Ridge, and in that ball game for them, Kenlyn Schmidt had a double-double. She had 12 rebounds, I think 13 points in that ball game. We had her for 6 blocks as well, so she was a presence on both ends of the court.
Well, yeah, she's averaging about 2.5 blocks this year, and she had a great night the last time out, but she's averaging almost a double-double. Justine Cowley's averaging almost a double-double. And then you put Alyssa Bohr about 8 points, about 7 points out of McKenna Grove. There's a lot of girls who could score.
So what we've seen from North Fayette Valley in the first 2 ball games is they have had different kids stepping up offensively. And that's kind of Coach Calkin's teams that he tends to have, not relying on one player there, but get it done by committee. And it was a good improvement for them from week number 1 to week number 2 in their second conference game last night. Obviously, for Postville, it starts with, can you handle pressure in this ball game tonight? We're going to say that all year long for the Postville girls and boys.
Well, and I think if you can handle the full court pressure, can you handle the half court pressure? Are you going to able to run any kind of offensive set? That's going to be the key for them to get anything started tonight.
All right, we're ready for the starting lineups for our ball game tonight. Let's go courtside with our public address announcer, Deb Mott, and the starting lineups for our game tonight. Take it away courtside now here, Deb. Let's give it a try. And we're having some technical difficulty problems.
I don't think Deb got that turned on.
All right. This is a brand new microphone, by the way, so we continue to be a work in progress as well. The good news is our virtual stream is working good for this ball game tonight. That part we've got figured out, I think.
We got one technology figured out, another one's struggling.
We add a new cordless microphone into the mix tonight, and this one takes a little bit of time to turn on. So we'll continue to work on that and hopefully have it ready for game number 2. So let's go through the starting lineups here. We'll do that courtside once again. Postville, again, 0-2 on the season. Starting at a guard for them is number 10, Kimberly Musia, a 5'7 senior. For North Fayette Valley, starting at a guard spot is number 3, Justine Cowley. She's a 5'8 senior. For Postville, starting at a guard is number 11, Sierra Mose. Mose is a 5'7 junior. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, Zayda Moore is a senior guard at 5'7. Starting lineup for Postville now. At the post area, Kaylee Martins, a 5'11 senior, averaging around 5 points a ball game. She's matched up with Kenlyn Schmidt, who's close to averaging a double-double, a 5'9 senior. For Postville, starting at a forward spot for them, /guard will be number 20, and that is going to be Sadie Hernandez, a 5'6 junior. Alyssa Moore starts for North Fayette Valley, a 5'8 senior. Running up the starters for Postville is number 30, Jackie Resendez, a 5'7 senior. And for North Fayette Valley, Cassidy Meyer, a 5'9 junior. We'll take a break. When we return, opening action from West Union right after this. T&T Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. Not ready for a new ATV or UTV? T&T Power Sports has a nice selection of clean used units available. Contact Brian, Master Certified Technician, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase, or to schedule service work to keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play. Call 563-245-1100 or stop in and visit with Brian or Tracy at T&T Power Sports, north of Elkader on Highway 13 today.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Even though we don't know what life has in store for our homes or cars, we can still prepare. Introducing the Damage Doesn't Have to Be Too Damaging policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Bacon Concrete in Postville, Quillen's Quality Food serving Northeast Iowa, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning of Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Board to jump it up for North Fayette Valley, and it will be, once again, Martins to jump it up for Postville. Lady Pirates wearing their away black uniforms. They have the red Pirates there, the red numbers, the Pirate logo on their shorts. Tip one by Martins into the backcourt, and our girls' game is underway. Tiger Hawks home white uniforms, that NFV and royal blue, and, of course, the black trim across the front of their jerseys. Right side, they get it in the lane to Martins. Shot no good. Played Annie over from right to left. Rebound pulled down by Myers on the right side, and there is a foul committed there by Postville.
Yeah, and over to back on the rebound there on the backside, and like you said, Annie over with the shot, and that made for an easy rebound for the defense.
We said that a couple of times the other night. Hopefully we don't say that a lot. We have a timeout taken here by our head official tonight. That is Chris Hofert, by the way, our head official for the ball game tonight. And Chris also working there with Marissa Nordcham and also Colin Friesman doing this ball game tonight. And great to have these guys with us.
Stoppage of play. I think we had untied shoes, so Hofert wanted to make sure, let's get those shoes tied and laced up tight before we start
on
this
top
game.
Of everything here to start this ball game, and that is great to see in week number 2. So North Fayette Valley with the basketball. Postville will come out here and play zone, 2-3 zone. In the lane to Kenlyn Schmidt, traveled with the basketball. Got it in the lane, looked to make a move towards the right side, and remember, she's left-handed.
Yeah, that's a tough move for her, and here's some full court pressure, Dan.
And that will be for North Fayette Valley, no surprise, full court girl-to-girl pressure. You see it in the backcourt to Mose. Nice job by Postville handling the pressure as Mose pushes it into the offensive end. Hernandez brings it right baseline, trying to go into the lane there to, again, Martins, but good fronting defense by Schmidt. Got a hand in there, knocked it out of bounds, but it stays down here with the Pirates.
Yeah, Martin's just a hair taller than Schmidt, but that's going to be an interesting matchup inside.
And they'll take it off the right side of the basket, on top to Hernandez. Hernandez loses the basketball, but tracks it down in the wing. Looking in the lane, but good fronting defense there, and they go top of the key. Musia, top of the key for 3, leaves it flat off the back of the rim. Shot is no good, and Cassidy Meyer gets the second rebound underneath off the right side. Kenlyn Schmidt back offensively, overshot on the pass and actually loses it off her hands along the baseline. The Tiger Hawks turn it over this next trip down the court.
You see it got a hand in there, and then it went off of Kenlyn Schmidt's hand, so a turnover against the Tiger Hawks.
And a turnover nonetheless. All right, now you see 1-2-2 pressure by North Fayette Valley, and Moore knocks it away in the backcourt, but Mose tracks it down, goes sideline to Hernandez. Hernandez through the double team, loses it, but into the hands of Mose. Mose, top of the key for 3, grazes the front of the rim. The shot is no good. Cassidy Meyer gets the rebound, and NFV wants to run. Quickly right side in the lane, trying to go down in the lane to, again, Schmidt, but it's intercepted. Dropping down defensively was Musia, and she gets the steal.
Yeah, nice job on the Postville defense recognizing they're trying to establish Kenlyn Schmidt inside.
So Mose has it on top. North Fayette Valley in the half court. Girl-to-girl defense. And Mose brings it back over on top, hounded by Moore. High post area, working it to, once again, Resendez, and the ball is knocked away, and we've got a jump ball. North Fayette Valley getting a hand. You've got to be strong with the ball at the high post, and the Tigerhawks there forcing a jump ball and, in effect, forcing a turnover.
Yeah, kind of interesting play there. They got it to the high post, and they were looking to hand it off.
NFV, a quick timeout. Scoreless, 90 seconds in. Let's take this break.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
Well, that was a quick timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. Coach Calkins was concerned about his team getting off to a good start in this ballgame tonight.
And number 2, Kaylin Ellsburn, just checked in there for the Tigerhawks.
So offensively, looking in the lane to Schmidt. Schmidt goes baseline to Cowley, drives in, forced along the baseline. The shot hit the bottom of the backboard, then goes out of bounds, but actually, correction, a foul as Cowley got the rebound, and then a foul by Postville, this on the far end of the court. And they'll take it off the right side of the basket. So good hustle by the Tigerhawks getting into the lane that time. They'll maintain possession.
But that's Resendez's second foul. She has both fouls for the Pirates.
Inbounds, Schmidt puts it on the floor, takes the move, middle of the lane, banks it long, caught it outside the right block, missed the shot, and Sierra Mose gets the rebound for the Lady Pirates. Back in the offensive end, and here's a travel. Here's the pressure. Cowley guarding there, the guard play of Musia. She ends up traveling as she caught the basketball. So turnovers plaguing both these teams here early.
Yeah, they had Sierra Mose and Sadie Hernandez in the backcourt, and both of them had a hard time getting rid of that ball.
So on top, substitution for NFV. Kaylin Ellsburn, a 5'6", freshman, checks in. Baseline jump shot taken there by North Fayette Valley. I believe that was Meyer. Missed the shot. Rebound by North Fayette Valley. Cowley on the ensuing possession goes right side, hits the baseline 12-footer. 2:15 into this ball game. We've got a score. North Fayette Valley leads 2-0.
Got the ports on the void there.
So offensively, quickly down in the lane to Martins. Turnaround post-up shot, no good. She traveled, caught it on the right block, took a move towards the middle of the lane, kind of shot it off balance, but walked into it.
Yeah, tried to shuffle her feet to get herself squared up instead of just stepping back and shooting that ball.
So a turnover there by Postville. So we're talking about not getting shot opportunities here early in this game. Cowley in the right wing, underneath the basket, looking for Meyer. Right side, and again, throws it up underneath the basket, and it just sails from right to left, almost at the top of the backboard from one side to the other. And the rebound pulled down by number 21. That is Harley Miller, a 5'6" junior who just checked in for Postville. She gets the rebound, and then there's a foul committed by Bohr on the reach-in.
That was a great entry pass there to number 33, Meyer, and she just found herself stuck under the hoop, and it just made everything a mess.
Not in the position to use the backboard and didn't use the side of the rim, so it just sailed from one side to the other. Here is Moore stealing the ball from Musia. Back to Moore. She takes a little runner, misses it on the right side, but the offensive rebound by North Fayette Valley and Cowley. They keep possession. Cowley following that break, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2. So it's another opportunity for NFV, leading 2-0.
Yeah, both of these teams just not having a lot of shot opportunities. Postville's just having a hard time getting inside, and losing the ball before they even get a shot, and North Fayette Valley just not taking good shots right now.
Free throw, it is good by Cowley, so it's 3-0. North Fayette Valley, the early lead. Again, they took a 30-second timeout. And I think that had to do with maybe a little more energy he was looking for.
A little more energy, a little more focus, I think, is what he wanted.
Second free throw on its way. It's good. So Cowley makes them both. That's a good sign for North Fayette Valley. Only shooting about 48% from the free throw line this year. Full court pressure, 1-2-1-1. Backcourt area. It is Mose. Nice job fighting through that pressure.
She dribbled right through that.
Musia right side, deep three. Banks it long from a step behind the arc from the right wing. Schmidt grabs the rebound underneath for NFV. So the Tigerhawks push it back quickly offensively. In the lane, Ellsburn traveled with the basketball. Left side, drove into traffic just off the left side of the lane. The turnover gives it to the Lady Pirates.
Yeah, just shuffled her feet again, trying to get that entry pass, and it just wasn't there.
All right, we have a halftime score tonight. Edco leads Calamus Wheatland at the half, 31-29. Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley not getting back defensively, Miller catches it ahead of the pack, fires it over to Martins, missed the shot from the left side, point-blank range. Got the rebound, but is fouled. And a good set there by Postville, hopefully getting points on a transition opportunity.
Yeah, should have made the first one. She was wide open. It was a 2-on-1, and Martins found herself all alone, just kind of put it into the bottom of the rim there, and misses the first free throw here. She's got to capitalize and get some points.
Yep, Postville, a team, put up 40 the other night against Southwind. That's a positive, without a doubt. And the only problem, gave up 47 in that game. Second free throw on his way by Martins. Off the back of the rim, they come up empty, but the long rebound back into the hands of Martins, unable to corral it. Cowley strips it away, and here's a fast break. Ellsbury, nice bounce pass over there to Moore. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. In a three-point opportunity, and the Tiger Hawks lead 6-0.
And when North Valley got that rebound and got it out to Ellsburn, Ellsburn led the break, got the ball up the court quick. A nice finish there by Moore, a chance for the three-point play.
And a chance for North Fayette Valley to go up 7-0 here, 3.5 minutes into our opening act. The foul, by the way, on Hernandez, her first, fourth team foul on Postville. Free throw good, and we've got a substitution here for NFV. Our correction for Postville. Number 4, Emily Timp will check in. Sadie Hernandez will check out for the Lady Pirates. Gives them another guard coming in. Timp is a 5'6" sophomore. Inbounds to Musia. Musia deflected away by Bohr right in front of the basket on the left side. Catches it, lays it up and in. Tipped it to herself. Moore steals the inbounds. Saves it back there, and a loose ball foul as Cowley picks it up. Going after it as well, there is Timp. And it's 9-0 NFV in the lead, and the foul is committed on the Tiger Hawks there on the reach-in after the loose ball scatter in the Postville defensive end.
Yeah, that goes against Justine Cowley, but that's just good aggressive trying to get after the ball.
Timp in the offensive end caught it, moved the feet before moving the ball. So that's a travel violation. And another turnover by the Lady Pirates.
Well, and we talked about this defense of North Fayette Valley, and is Postville going to be able to handle it? They've got 6 turnovers in this early ball game.
And again, they'll take it here off the right side of the basket. Inbounds, Ellsburn, high post area to Schmidt on the right elbow. And she brings it over on top now to Moore. Moore bounce pass behind Bohr. She goes right side to Cowley. Cowley right baseline for 3 off the front of the rim. Shot is no good. Mose gets the rebound there for Postville. So one and done. And Hernandez, a correction, you see it, tried to launch it ahead, but it's blocked by Bohr. Volleyball spike to herself. Picks it up, drives in, and is fouled on the drive in after the steal. And Bohr to the free throw line for 2. Mose was not going to give up that easy layup.
Yeah, she wanted to make sure she earned her 2 points, but this all started with the defense of North Fayette Valley. That full court pressure, they're long, they're tipping balls, and Postville's trying to throw it through them instead of pump faking and going bounce pass. They're going to have to figure something out here quickly because it's getting out of hand.
All right, free throw, by the way, is no good, so they'll have another opportunity. Schmidt, Cowley, check out for NFE. Keely Cranbeer makes her first appearance. Was ill the other night, 5'6" senior into the ball game, and also coming back in for them is Meyer. Second free throw by Bohr, it is good, and it is now 10-0 the score. It is, again, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Halfway through the first quarter, Musia double team when she comes into the offensive, and Ellsburn picks up the loose basketball, and I believe, did she step out of bounds?
Yeah, she picked that steal up, but she had a foot out of bounds.
And great hustle there on the double team, and this is where NFE really causes you problems. If you get it into the half court immediately as they come across the half court, there's a double team waiting for you.
There's another girl ready to lock you down.
So Timp has it left side now here in the offensive end. Back out on top to Musia. Musia brings it left baseline, goes by Meyer from the right side. It just slides in and out. Nice move by Musia. Missed the shot from the left side, driving in right. And back into the offensive end is NFV. Bohr at the elbow goes left side to Moore. Baseline to Bohr, and that pass, I believe, off her hands, but deflected by Postville out of bounds. They'll take it off the left side of the basket. It stays down here with NFV.
That was a great drive there by Sierra Mose. Just handling the basketball. She's been playing point guard since she was a freshman. Just couldn't finish that basket.
Ellsburn in the corner. Tried to go to Cranbeer, and I don't think Cranbeer was expecting the pass. Cranbeer was trying to go through as the cutter back out on top. She had taken it out of bounds. They were trying to get the ball into the block area on the left side.
I think they were looking to the post there, and Cranbeer just kind of cut right through it and was blunt to the pass.
Mose, again, in the offensive end, pushes it ahead to Miller. She's ahead of the pack, stops from the right block, scores the basket. Could have taken it in another step, but turned, found herself wide open, and the Lady Pirates on the board. It's now 10-2. As that stops the early run for North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn just off the left side, top of the key for 3. Banks it long, it is no good. Moore gets the rebound off the right side, and they'll work it back out on top. Right side, Cranbeer right wing, open for 3 off the back of the rim. Left it flat, and the rebound pulled down by Mose off the left side. Postville in the offensive end. And a good job by Musia on top now to number 15, Jasmine Marroquin, a 5'3 senior who checked in during that last break. Marroquin stopped the dribble on top and travels with the basketball. So another unforced turnover that time.
Does it feel like both of these teams are just quick to shoot the ball? We talked about it on the way over here. You don't want to waste a possession with a quick shot. Work it. Try to find that good shot.
And especially if you're Postville, you've got some size you want to try to use. Meyer goes from right to left, but the reverse layup blocked out of bounds by Mose. And a good helping defense by Mose as she got a step in the middle of the lane. They'll take it off the left side of the basket now with Cranberry. So the Tiger Hawks maintain possession. Ellsburn has it in the wing, trying to go in the lane. Schmidt catches it on the left block, plays Annie over. Meyer the rebound, put back no good. Schmidt got her hand in the offensive rebound, and the Tiger Hawks save it back out on top. So Schmidt right back in the lane, drop step move from the right side, middle of the lane, shot no good. And Postville loses the rebound out of bounds, but there is a foul as North Fayette Valley pushing from behind, and the Tiger Hawks had how many opportunities?
Oh, they have so many point-blank opportunities, and they're just not putting the ball in the hoop right now.
So on the full court pressure, they go right side, and Martins tried to launch it ahead, but Schmidt intercepts it in the offensive end for North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn, right side to Cranbeer, right block to Meyer, double teamed in the lane, hands it on top to Ellsburn, right back to Schmidt. Schmidt drives in left-handed, falling down. She keeps her balance, but makes the shot, sliding in. Good move by Schmidt. And on the inbounds, Ellsburn knocks away the inbounds pass, but it stays down here with Postville. 12-2, the Tiger Hawks now in the lead.
And we talked about the energy. I think Coach Calkins has to be happier with the energy, but they got to put some shots in the hoop. They've been getting opportunities. They just got to knock them down.
Cowley back in. Ellsburn checks out. And for Postville, number 32, Claire Martins, a 5'10 sophomore, makes her first appearance. And checking out is Martins. Meanwhile, we had full court pressure by North Fayette Valley and a reach-in foul committed by Meyer. Both teams have 5 fouls with 2 minutes to go in our first quarter.
Yeah. That was the second foul on Cassidy Meyer, not moving her feet.
So backcourt area, once again Marroquin. Marroquin, good defense on top by Cranbeer. Hands it back to Mose. Mose at the top of the key, takes a step back three. Just off the top of the key, it's off the back of the rim. Shot is no good. And the rebound pulled down there by Moore. Moore back in the offensive end to Meyer. Meyer hands it back to Cranbeer. Right side, they work it along the baseline to Cowley. Right back to Schmidt, just outside the right side. Pulls up a little 8-foot jump shot, no good. Meyer got the rebound. Her putback shot is no good. Rebound finally pulled down by Martins and then intercepted by Cranbeer, but she cannot hang on to it. And the ball goes out of bounds and back to Postville. Nearly everybody had a hand in there.
Everybody had a hand. Everybody touched that ball, and nobody came up with points. Postville's got to capitalize. They got to put some points on the board because North Fayette Valley is getting opportunities.
All right, Tiger Hawks want another timeout. 12-2. They have the early lead. $1:24 to go here in our opening quarter. Let's take this break.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
The holidays are fast approaching, and you haven't finished your shopping? Don't worry, Sold's Green Acre in Guttenberg can help you out. Sold's has something for everyone. Jewelry, toys, books, home decor, and more. Create the perfect gift box with our selection of top-shelf spirits, wine, meats, and dips. Want to keep it local? Sold's is where you go. We have a great selection of Iowa-made items, from handcrafted soaps and candles to honey and syrups. The Green Acre is all about Iowa. Merry Christmas, everyone, and thank you for shopping local.
Let's update you on a score at the end of the first quarter. Central leads Turkey Valley. That is a correction there. Central leads Keyhigh 16-11 at the end of the first quarter. Central girls ranked 13th in Class 1A. Inbounds in the corner, catching it there is Marroquin, and good defense by North Fayette Valley. Actually knocked the ball away out of the double team right in front of Coach Deering and the Postville bench. Inbounds back to Marroquin. And again, you got to get out of that double team. She does a nice job there getting out of it. Before that double team is there, pushes it into the offensive end to Timp. Timp back out on top here now offensively. Kind of spread out in the lane. That is the post shot by Martins. Left side, leaves it short. It is no good. Schmidt tracks down the rebound in front of the NFV student section. Back in the offensive end is NFV. Ellsburn, stop and pop from the wing. 15-footer. The left-hander hits the right-handed shot. And it's 14-2, right side shot.
Yeah, nice shot there by Ellsburn in the fast break.
We're down to 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Again, Timp, high post area to Claire Martins. Martins and hands it back out on top to Mose. Mose drives in, goes by Schmidt. Schmidt got a piece of it. Shot no good. Bohr gets the rebound underneath for the Tigerhawks. So she left that shot short underneath the top of the rim. And back left side now here. They go to, once again, Schmidt. Drop step move, left side, fouled by Claire Martins on the drive-in. And anytime Schmidt gets that ball at the high post, especially on the left side, she's going to the basket.
She is. She's attacking the basket, being left-handed, that power dribble to the left, and she finds a way to get through there. She's just not getting it high enough off the glass right now to get that basket.
Free throw on its way, circles around, it is no good. So 14-2, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Again, Edco leading Calamus Wheatland at the half, 31-29, and the Central girls we just mentioned, 16-11. Second free throw, it's off the right, it is no good, and then Schmidt tracks down her own rebound to Cowley, but Cowley called for traveling. Schmidt, great hustle, getting that rebound on the right side about 15 feet away along the baseline, beat everybody to it, but they turned it over as they got it to Cowley, point-blank range.
Just a good hustle play and then turning it over in there under their own hoop.
Backcourt, Marroquin pushes it up left sideline. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Try to pass up to Timp, but there's a foul. And this is called on Ellsburn on that far sideline. Ellsburn was kind of like a pass defender there in the secondary, like a cornerback using a hand to shield the defender.
And it wasn't the hand that was out. She had it clean with the left hand, but had her right arm right on the receiver there.
And that's the penalty called, and the foul, the first. Claire Martins, left block, straight up there defensively is Schmidt. Shot is no good, banked it long. And here's again North Fayette Valley. They run that sideline break. Cowley misses the shot. Schmidt the rebound, put back up and in from the right side. So they continue to get second chance points, and that's how the first quarter comes to an end. Good start for North Fayette Valley. They lead Postville 16-2 at the end of one. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Firestone Farm Tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm Tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Your certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer is Corby's Tire and Muffler on the Gunder Road, Elkader.
Pirate Tigerhawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. West Union Motor Sales and Service. Postville Veterinary Clinic. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Bruins and James Insurance. Your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. And Furniture Showcase in Allwine. Lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. So 16-2, North Fayette Valley has the lead here. It's a bit of a slow start the first couple of minutes, but North Fayette Valley has certainly found their way, and the big part is defensively they have found their way.
Well, they've put up 17 shots, 4 from behind the arc, so 35% is what they're shooting from the field. But 17 shots in a quarter, plus another 4 behind the arc is a lot of shots compared to Postville's 6.
Yep, and the difference has been the turnovers early in this ball game. So backcourt area, it is Postville starting the second quarter. Claire Martins also out there as well. You have Sierra Mose. Harley Miller starts the quarter along with Timp and Musia. Left side, Mose, three-pointer, left wing, got it. So a three-point field goal there by Mose, and the Lady Pirates back within 11.
That's a nice start for the Pirates trying to get some points on the board.
In the lane, Schmidt. Schmidt back out on top to Cranbeer. Cranbeer left side. In the lane to Schmidt. Drop step again. Misses it from the left side. Actually tumbles to the court this time. Miller gets the rebound. Cowley, Ellsburn, also out there, Bohr, Schmidt, and Cranbeer to start this second quarter. Musia, right side to Mose. Nice job beating the pressure. Guarded by Bohr. Back out on top to Musia. Looking for Harley Miller on the right side, the Lady Pirates are, but instead they'll bring it back out on top in the lane to Claire Martins. And the left block covered and works it to Timp. Right back to Claire Martins. And takes the shot there, altered by, I believe that time, Schmidt. She did block it, goes out of bounds, and last touch by Postville on the weak side. The ball goes back to North Fayette Valley, so that's the second block.
Yeah, another block there for Schmidt. We talked about her being a presence inside. She got a good piece of that one on that shot.
So no pressure by Postville. They have fallen back here exclusively this ball game in a 2-3 zone. Bohr, high post area to Schmidt. Left side, Ellsburn left wing for 3. It's off the back of the rim. High arcing rebound pulled down though by Cowley. Back in the lane to Schmidt. Wide open. 6-foot jump shot. It is good. Nice recognition by Cranbeer, the assist. And Schmidt hits the shot middle of the lane. Back offensively now is Miller. Knocked away from behind. Put her on the floor, and Ellsburn picks her pocket. Cowley crossover dribble. Drives in. Swoops in with the left hand up and in. Athletic move by Cowley, taking it to the rack. 15-point NFV lead.
And isn't it nice to see when a player uses the left hand on the left side and right hand on the right side?
And a crossover dribble to get there. Mose has it knocked away by Bohr and then knocked it out of bounds right into the hands of Coach Calkins on the sideline. Postville turns it over again.
And I think Coach Calkins is going to be happy with the pressure defense that the Tiger Hawks have been putting on here. It's just not leading to enough points probably in his head right now.
All right, so Bohr takes it out of bounds, and they'll work it offensively now here. And Bohr, high post area with Cowley. Cowley brings it left side. Ellsburn checked out of the ball game, by the way. Or Cranberry, correction, checked out as they brought back in Moore. Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley turns it over in their offensive end.
Yeah, nice hands there by Emily Timp on that entry pass. Just picks that up and leads the break. Gets tipped out of bounds here by Alyssa Bohr.
So 6 minutes left in our first half. 15-point lead for North Fayette Valley. And Musia on top, hounded by the young freshman Ellsburn. In the lane to Claire Martins on the left block. Backs her way down. Shot a Glynn. It is blocked by Schmidt. Straight up there defensively, her third block shot. Cowley drives in the offensive end, loses the basketball off her foot, but they maintain possession. Right back to Cowley. Shot from the left side. It is up and in. So Cowley lost the ball, but they got it right back to her. They lead by 17. Biggest lead for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, nice team offense there on that, moving the ball.
Miller in the offensive end, deflected out of bounds, and she was looking to work it into the lane area. So Postville's getting into the lane in the half court. But you've got to give a little shot fake, something to get to, again, the post player in Schmidt up in the air. She did such a good job against Clayton Ridge the other night with blocks, straight up defense. Martin's left block, same thing again. That's what we're talking about. So that's another block. Rebound pulled down there by North Fayette Valley. Schmidt the block. Again, right side, they try to go to Ellsburn, and Ellsburn is fouled as they push it into the offensive end, and it is Postville getting back defensively, putting North Fayette Valley into the bonus with the 7th team foul.
Yeah, that's they're getting the ball inside the lane, but Kenlyn Schmidt's just playing good straight-up defense and able to get a piece of that ball and tip that ball, and it's just wreaking havoc with the offense for the Postville
So
Pirates.
A couple of substitutions at the scorer's table for North Fayette Valley. They'll bring in Meyer back into the ballgame as Schmidt checks out along with Cowley, and also number 30, Brooklyn Hoy, a 6'1 sophomore, makes her first appearance into the game for the Tiger Hawks. And Ellsburn to the free throw line. So a 17-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Again, the 1-and-1 free throw on its way there, and that free throw is good, and she'll get another opportunity. We see that North Fayette Valley at first, and so did Postville, thought that was the second free throw. See them start to move?
Yeah, they all started moving, getting right where they need to be. Didn't realize we got to shoot another one here yet.
And that's how the game ended the other night for us. North Fayette Valley got a free basket. Second free throw, no good. Moore tries to save it out of bounds along the baseline on the right side as she got the long rebound. She missed it off the right side. The free throw, no good, but 1 of 2. And Postville gets the ball back, leading by 18 at 23-5.
And,
full court pressure.
Yeah, still the full court pressure here, girl to girl, and trap it as many times as they can.
And backcourt area intercepted by, that time, Meyer steals the pass but drives in, misses the layup. Got the steal but did not finish. And the rebound pulled down by Mose for Postville. So back in the offensive end, Musia tried to go in the lane, but intercepted easily by Ellsburn. She read where the pass was going. Back over to Moore, right wing, on top to Ellsburn. Ellsburn to Meyer. Meyer just off the left block. Works it left side to Bohr. Baseline to Hoy. Baseline 8-foot jump shot. Leaves it short. Rebound right back to her. Put back blocked that time. That's blocked actually by Kaylee Martins. And the rebound pulled down there by Postville. So good defense down low by the Lady Pirates.
Yeah, good defense there that time by Kelly Martins.
Martins, a turnaround post-up shot. Leaves it short off the right side. Rebound pulled down by Hoy. So Martins wedged it short. And here again is Postville. And getting back defensively, North Fayette Valley pushes it, but they turn it over. Meyer caught it, trying to regroup. Lost her footing and took an extra step, and the turnover gives it to Postville.
Took that extra step and then went down pretty hard, but she pops back up here playing some defense.
North Fayette Valley has had a number of fast break opportunities where they've come up empty. They lead by 18 right now. Could be more. So Hernandez, who came back into the game, to Martins, right side, shot there, correction. It's taken there by number 21 in Miller. Shot blocked, though, by Hoy, and the rebound pulled down there by North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, Postville wants to get that inside shot, but there's just no doing in there. Good defense by the Tiger Hawks.
It's a turn and fire. Right side, Moore for 3. Shot is no good. Meyer on the weak side for North Fayette Valley got her hand on it. The shot was off the back of the rim. High arcing shot there to the left side. Goes out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Postville. Last touch by Postville.
Yeah, last touch by Postville. So North Fayette Valley's going to take it off on the left side here.
Ellsburn checks out along with Bohr. Also checking out is Hoy. Schmidt back into the game. Right away goes in the lane to Cowley. Cowley takes a move. Right side loses the ball. Stripped on the way up. Meyer got the rebound on the right side. Tried to feed it back to, once again, Schmidt on the left baseline, but it's intercepted by Postville and Hernandez. So Keely Cranbeer came into the game as well for North Fayette Valley along with Cowley. Right side, Hernandez drives in, but there's an offensive foul here, and this is going to be on Miller. Miller was trying to set a pick as Hernandez drove in right side, and there is a offensive foul called there on the illegal pick for Postville.
Almost like she was trying to box out the defender to keep that lane open, and that's a moving screen. Even though you turn backwards, it's a moving screen. It's an offensive foul. Not shooting free throws. Give the ball back to the Tigerhawks.
Timp, by the way, back in for Postville. Harley Miller checks out. 3.5 to go first half. 23-5 lead. Meyer at the free throw line. Bank shot, circles around, got it to stay down. 25-5, a 20-point lead. Didn't necessarily square up from the free throw line. And as Musia pushes into the offensive end, it's deflected out of there by North Fayette Valley defensively. Moore playing good sideline defense there across the court side.
Yeah, never got her feet really squared up there, so the shot came off funny, but Postville retains possession here.
Musia, right side, looking in the lane for Tim. Good fronting defense by Meyer. Driving in is Musia, little right-handed runner. It is good from just off the right block. Musia got a lane in. We really see Postville that time getting into their offense and getting a good result. Schmidt at the right elbow, left side to Cranbeer, baseline to Moore, right down in the lane to Meyer, right back to Schmidt. Schmidt at the left elbow, forced pass into a lot of traffic. Meyer's shot blocked there by Kelly Martins, and there is a foul, actually a jump ball as the ball went right back into the hands of Meyer. She tried it again. That's a jump ball, but it stays down here with North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, North Fayette Valley's going to keep a hold of possession here.
And they'll take it off the left side of the basket. Kenlyn Schmidt on the feed from Cowley has it left baseline. Schmidt, cross-court pass to Moore. Moore, right wing, wide open, fires up the three, leaves it short between the rim and backboard. Martin's got the rebound, intercepted by Cowley. Cowley right back to Schmidt, scores the right-handed layup. So there's a hustle play, and North Fayette Valley goes back up by 20. 27-7 right now. Musia ahead of the pack, intercepted by Schmidt. She saw that pass half court away. Schmidt back left side to Moore. In the lane, back to Meyer, deflected out of bounds by Postville. So in a ball game like this, you see a number of deflections, a number of players getting their hands in the action, and Coach Deering now wants a timeout. 27-7, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Let's take this break.
In these trying times, you don't want to waste a moment. It is time to take advantage of Freedom Bank's convenient online and mobile banking services. You can access your accounts from your computer or your smartphone and even pay bills without stepping a foot out of your home. You can even make deposits just by snapping a picture with your smartphone. This mobile deposit feature is available on approval. The fast, easy way to bank. Call today for more information. Freedom Bank, Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukegan, and Decorah. Member FDIC.
So a timeout taken there by Postville. That is just a 30-second timeout. At the half, Central now leads 36-27. They're scoring some points tonight in that ball game. Central leads Keyhigh at the half, 36-27. And Calamus Wheatland has come back to defeat the Edco girls tonight. Final score 56-42. That is our first final score of the night. Meanwhile, we return to action here, and they just want to make sure that the shot clock is all set up, perhaps here, and make sure everything's set. Who's got the ball? I think that's what they're trying to figure out.
I think it was a jump ball, and they forgot who was getting the ball. They were giving it to the wrong team. So they're figuring out here, making sure we got this call right. We're giving it back to North Fayette Valley.
So it will be Bohr taking it out of bounds on the left side. 27-7. Officials at the scores table, everything's lined up. Let's try it again. So off the left side, again, Bohr takes it for North Fayette Valley. Kind of stack up on the left side, back over to Schmidt. Schmidt on the left wing. Schmidt brings it to the elbow, on top to Cranbeer, right side, in the lane. They work it down low. Bohr, and the entry pass to, again, Cowley. Cowley has to save it. They go back out on top to Bohr. Bohr, top of the key for three. Off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down there. Tie up underneath. Meyer tied up there. Crashes to the court along with Sierra Mose. And it is a jump ball. So that ball will go to Postville. And an awkward landing there by Meyer. Gets back up and kind of walks away a little bit gingerly from that play and is actually going to be replaced as Ida Moore will come into the game for the Tigerhawks.
It almost looks like that knee. She's got both of her knees wrapped up, and that knee just looks locked up on her.
And she has dealt with, again, some knee issues, so it appears to be the left knee. And they will, again, check her out here on the sideline. And you can see shaken is once again number 33, Cassidy Meyer, a 5'9 junior. And it stays down here, actually, with Postville, though. They'll try to bring it ahead in their defensive end. So 2:15 to go here in our first half. Backcourt to Hernandez. Hernandez just puts the head down, drives into the offensive end, loses the ball. And she tried to push it sideline on the right side, and it ends up in Coach Culkin's hands right near us. And the ball goes back to North Fayette Valley. Another turnover by Postville.
Yeah, they're talking this over. They're trying to see if that ball was maybe tipped when that came out, but I think Hernandez just tried to push that forward, and just nothing there. Nobody there to pass to, and the ball just goes out of bounds.
I think they're having a conversation as well. As I see Coach Deering with the other official on the far end, and maybe he's trying to make that case. But I also think that we're going back to that jump ball situation.
They're trying to make sure they got the possession arrow correct.
So across the timeline, Bohr brings it ahead. 2 minutes to go in our first half. Tiger Hawks lead 27-7. And Bohr brings it left side offensively, guarded by Hernandez. Postville out of the zone. Girl-to-girl defense here. And Moore has the top of the key. Left side to Schmidt. In the lane to Cowley. Double team, but a nice drop step move with the right hand facing the basket. Banks it up and in. 29-7 right now. Postville in the lead. North Fayette Valley, I should say, in the lead. On top is Postville. You see a nice pass to Timp, but she misses the shot on the left block. Again, Timp could have taken a dribble in, maybe laid it up.
Maybe used a layup on that one.
And banked it hard from left to right. And the rebound pulled down by North Fayette Valley. Schmidt, baseline 15-footer. Shot is no good. Martin's got a hand on the rebound, lost it out of bounds. But they say Bohr slapped it out of bounds, and Postville maintains possession. 1:26 to go in our first half. And Cranberry checks out for North Fayette Valley, and Ellsburn comes in.
Still full court pressure here by the Tiger Hawks, and just making things difficult for the Pirates.
And again, on the inbounds, they go right side. Backcourt area, Hernandez. Hernandez brings it across the center court and went to Timp. And I think Timp is expecting to pass high. Instead, it was line drive right by her. The NFV cheerleaders had the best opportunity at it.
Yeah.
Turnover by Postville once again, and they continue to mount up here.
Yeah, they do. They're up to 16 turnovers in this first half, and a lot of them are being forced by the Tiger Hawks, but there's an example of an unforced one.
So offensively, they'll work it back out on top here now. And again, they lose it in the lane, trying to look down low to Schmidt. Here's Postville, fast break opportunity. Timp, the right-handed layup off the back of the rim. Good job by Postville pushing it ahead. Timp misses the shot but is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, just a missed opportunity for the Tiger Hawks on the other end. Ellsburn trying to get that ball into the lane like they've been doing all night long, and nice defense there, the girl-to-girl defense by Postville, getting the fast break. Timp misses the shot here, but gets 2 free throw attempts.
So at the free throw line, trying to get Postville to double digits if they can by the half. Free throw, it is no good. Postville in a team that struggles from time to time offensively. Any chance you get to score points, you got to make them from the free throw line.
You got to make the free throws. You got to make the layups.
And I think they would be happy at maybe 50% plus free throw shooting. And this one banks in. You take it any way you can get it. So she banks in the second one of 2, and it's 29-8 here. A 21-point lead for North Fayette Valley. High post area, Schmidt reverses it left side to Bohr. Back to Schmidt, left block, over to Bohr, kicks it left wing. The three-pointer there, airs it out long. May have grazed the right side of the rim from the left side. Hernandez the rebound, then bumped into by Moore, loses the ball, picked up by Moore, misses the layup, but there's Ellsburn there for the change. And she misses the putback. And finally, the rebound cleared by Timp. NFV missing out on 2 point-blank opportunities. Left side, Sierra Mose for 3, and that one hits underneath the backboard, short. Ahead of the pack is Cowley, left-handed layup, and she misses it. Bohr gets the rebound, putback, it is no good, and she is fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line for 2. And North Fayette Valley, I don't know if you can draw it up much better on the fast breaks the last couple of trips down.
Both teams have had great fast breaks, and nobody is burning up the net tonight. Nobody's going to set any kind of shooting records tonight. They are just all over the place. Point-blank shots that are long, that are short, and long rebounds and short rebounds just not executed.
Free throw rattles in and out. It is no good. 29-8 still our score. And we say that, and North Fayette Valley has put up almost 30 points in this half.
And they've had opportunities for at least another, half a dozen points.
So second free throw on its way, good, 1 of 2, 30-8. 22-point lead equals the biggest lead for North Fayette Valley. We're inside 15 seconds left in our first half. Hernandez stops her dribble in the backcourt. Musia comes to help out. They beat the pressure across the timeline. 10 seconds left in the half. Back left side, Hernandez drives in, takes a tough 8-foot shot. No good off the front of the rim. Nice box out by Bohr. Schmidt gets the rebound. Schmidt to half court, steps out of bounds, does not get a chance for a half court heave. Stepped out of bounds with 0.7 seconds to go. And, they call a foul at center court. She was bodied.
Oh, they said she was bumped. I thought she stepped out of bounds.
And Musia called for her second foul. So Schmidt goes to the free throw line, and this is a 1-and-1 on the 9th team foul. So free throw on its way. It is no good. And Schmidt almost tracks down the loose shot there. But it's finally tracked down in the corner by Mose, and the first half comes to an end. For North Fayette Valley, you're getting it done. 30-9. They lead Postville at the half. When we return, first half stats and more. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be. Check us out online at 4browns.com.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, or Emily Bazin today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Veterans Memorial Hospital, we're right here at home.
This is Amy Robinson, Director of Rehab. I came here 24 years ago as a physical therapist to make a difference and help a lot of people. This is a family-friendly hospital, and we all support each other. Everyone cares about the patients they work with. I'm proud of the compassionate care that our staff offers. We are withstanding the challenges and moving forward together. We'll be here caring for you right here at home for another 70 years.
Find the perfect Christmas gift at Clayton Drug in Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner. Each store is unique in its own character and design, but all have gift items that would be the perfect Christmas gift. Clayton Drug is proud to carry many name brand lines such as Mud Pie, Yankee Candle, Times Bath & Body, Melissa & Doug Educational Toys and Gifts, CJ Gibson, and many more. Check our Facebook page for shopping specials available at each location. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to service all in between.
Take on what Mother Nature throws at you with a John Deere 1 Family or 3E Series tractor. With quick hitch capabilities, you can add rear or front snow blades, a snowblower, and a bundle of other attachments. Work better, faster, and more comfortably this year on a John Deere tractor. Come by your local dealer and see why nothing runs like a Deere. Visit Bodensteiner Implement at one of their 10 Northeast Iowa locations today or request a quote online at bodimp.com.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. Ethan Kane Construction. If it don't drain, call Ethan Kane. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Clayton County Recycling of Monona. And by Car Auto Group. Online at karautogroup.com. At the half, 30-8, we're sitting in with the band tonight here at North Fayette Valley. Got the drum set behind us here, horn section to our left. We're jamming tonight. A little electric guitar going on behind us.
We finally got the band back together, Dan. That's awesome.
Yep, that's great. So at the half, 30-8 is our score. North Fayette Valley leading Postville here. They led 16-2 at the end of one. Outscored them 14-6 in the second quarter. And they've taken advantage of a number of shot opportunities, extra shot opportunities because of the turnovers in this ball game. Let's go through the individual totals, and let's start with North Fayette Valley.
North Fayette Valley is led by Justine Callie. She's got 10 points. 8 points for Kenlyn Schmidt, 4 points for Alyssa Bohr, 3 points for Kaylin Ellsburn, 3 points for Zeta Moore, and 2 points for Cassidy Myers. So 30 points. They are 6 of 12 from the free throw line, 12 of 34 from the field, so 35%. 0 of 3 behind the arc.
So think about that. They've had 17 shots basically in each quarter, and they have missed a ton of good looks in the offensive end, but still leading by 22.
Yeah, leading by 22 and shooting, okay for a team that's been, point blank with their shooting.
And let's go to the individual totals now for Postville with 8 total points in the first half.
Sierra Mose had the 3-pointer. Kimberly Musia had a 2-pointer. A free throw for Emily Timp. 2 points for Harley Miller. So 8 points for the Postville Pirates. They are 2 of 13 from the field, 1 of 6 behind the arc, so shooting 16%, 1 of 4 from the free throw line at 25%.
But again, I think you pointed out there, 13 shot attempts in this ball game compared to 34 for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, right now North Fayette Valley is just beating them because of attempts and getting those close shots. And, of course, Postville's got 17 turnovers, so that's just been killing them, not being able to get offensive shots compared to the 9 turnovers for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, in North Fayette Valley, because of the style they play, you can expect some turnovers
there.
there.
You're going to have some. It's a little helter-skelter. The ball gets tipped away, thrown away, but I think Coach Calkins will take that. He's just going to want to clean things up on the offensive end.
All right, so at the half, Central leads Key High 36-27. Also, Edco leads Calumet-Wheatland has defeated Edco tonight. Final score there, 56-42. We'll also get you a Turkey Valley Clayton Ridge update as well, and hopefully an Easton Valley Starmont final score as well. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk about our boys game coming up a little bit later on. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative has youth opportunities available. Graduating high school seniors entered in a course of study in the electric field are encouraged to apply for a cooperative scholarship. High school sophomores and juniors whose parents are ACEC members could win an all-expenses-paid trip to Washington, D.C. Applications are due soon, so hurry. Go to acrec.com for more information. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular, security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Hi, this is Justin Burnau from Burnau Chevrolet in Monona. I would like to thank all of our customers and local athletes for their business and support. Just like you, we like to have a winning edge over the competition. Stop in today to see how Burnau Chevrolet in Monona makes you the winner. Visit us on our website, birdnow.com, and remember, you got to get to our place, Burnau Chevrolet in Monona. You'll love the way we treat you.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Outdoor Creations, your floral, landscape, and garden center in Monona, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. So welcome back once again here to North Fayette Valley. Again, our score. It is 30-8 is our score. North Fayette Valley leading once again here over Postville. Our boys game coming up a little bit later on tonight. Postville boys, again, there's some new faces. You got a new coach this year. Obviously, they had a solid first half against Southwind, but only scored 3 points in the second half of that ball game. That's going to be a work in progress. There's, again, it's short on numbers again this year, so lots of things to work on.
Yeah, a lot of factors are working against them. Like you said, short on numbers, a new coach, they lost some good scoring from last year's team, defenders from a couple years ago, so just trying to fill themselves out and figure out what kind of team they're going to be.
For North Fayette Valley, we saw them Tuesday night against Clayton Ridge, and they lost last night against Crestwood in a ball game in which they came back late, lost 54-53. But it's a team there that I think the best thing for them is to keep playing so they get more familiar with each other.
I think so, and they're starting to get to that point. You can just tell that they're feeling a little more comfortable, but the more they play, the better they're going to get. And I think getting right back on and trying to get a win tonight is what they need.
All right, start of the third quarter, the Turkey Valley girls lead Clayton Ridge 32-18. So Turkey Valley leading Clayton Ridge 32-18. They are just starting the third quarter of that ball game there. All right, so what do you want to see in the second half? By the way, our boys game coming up a little bit later on, but what do we want to see in the second half of this ball game? And again, we're going to be beating the drum all year long. If you're Postville, got to cut down the turnovers, got to continue to work at that.
Yeah, you got to cut down turnovers, get into their offensive sets, see some positives on that end. I think defensively, they're doing okay. They're doing, getting rebounds. North Fayette Valley's got to shoot better. Coach Calkins has got to not be real happy with, let's put up 34 shots and only get 12 of them to go in.
I think in the half court, Postville defensively has been okay. I mean, making North Fayette Valley work against their half court defense, but the problem is NFV getting those transition opportunities.
Yeah, those easy buckets has really been killing the Pirates.
All right, so we start the second half, and it is Postville's, North Fayette Valley's basketball. Bohr, also starting this quarter, will be Cowley, along with Schmidt, Moore, and also Ellsburn starts this second half. Hernandez, Musia, Resendez, also Kelly Martins, and Sierra Mose start this second half here for Postville. So North Fayette Valley's basketball leading by 22 as we start the second half. High post area to Cowley. Cowley looking for a low post player in Schmidt. Catches it in a lot of traffic. Takes that shot. No good, but fouled. Hammered hard. Ends up on the floor. And she'll go to the free throw line for two. Cowley to the high post. They run the two post players from block to block setting picks. Schmidt to the free throw line.
Yeah, a little inside screen there, trying to run a half-court set there, try to get one of their posts wide open. Well defended by the Pirates. We talked about them doing such a good job in the half court.
Free throw by Schmidt. Good. 31-8. North Fayette Valley scoring the first points here of our second half. And Schmidt, second free throw on his way. That free throw good. So Schmidt makes them both. Tiger Hawks now over 50% from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, nice job on the free throw, and here's a possible turnover here. Postal's got to take care of the ball.
Hernandez had it knocked away by Ellsburn, and they try to go to Hernandez. It goes off her hands, but she tracks it down in the offensive end, but then loses the basketball. So Postville again, it picks right up where it left off. Pressure by North Fayette Valley, and there's the turnover.
And it's a lot of it is just started by the two guards. They've got a girl off of the ball, and they're liking to trap right away off of the ball.
And what Coach Deering had talked about is we tend to speed up, and that's not what you want to do. And in the lane area, Bohr. Back left side to Schmidt. Schmidt left wide open. Baseline, 15-foot jump shot. Got it. She can nail that shot along the baseline. They lead by 26, pulling away here early in the third. Back is Martins. Nice pass down low to Resendez. Shot blocked out of bounds. North Fayette Valley gets back defensively. Bohr closed the deal, blocked it out of bounds. That must be the 8th or 9th block for North Fayette Valley in this ballgame.
Well, look how good a ball movement the Postal Pirates had to get that ball up the court and get an opportunity under the hoop. That's a positive.
Hernandez, left side, drives in the lane. A lot of traffic right into the arms of, once again, Schmidt. Got a piece of it. Ball deflected out of bounds. They say last touch by Schmidt. And the ball goes to the right side. Was Hernandez taking that up for a shot or looking to pass?
I couldn't tell if that was a pass or a shot, but it went off a Tiger Hawk.
Inbounds Musia, right side, quickly fires up the three. Banks it well long off the left side, goes off the hands on the weak side there by Schmidt as that ball just ricocheted hard off the backboard. Shot no good, but Postville gets new life, and they'll take it out in front of their bench.
Yeah, retain possession here, try to get another chance to put up a basket.
Hernandez, left side in the baseline area, trying to go right side, and it's blocked from behind by Bohr, but a foul called on Bohr. Now, Hernandez found herself free, and if you're Coach Calkins, I think what bothers you there is she got from left to right along the baseline and went by two girls and backed in front of a third.
Yeah, two girls and on the baseline, untouched, and then just kind of backed her way in, couldn't really get the shot up. but got the foul, gets the free throws.
And instead of using that baseline as another defender, free throw by Hernandez, banks it in. And again, you take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, getting to the line and getting shots, I think that's what Postville needs right now.
34-9 now the score, and the second free throw being eyed by Sadie Hernandez. Hernandez, second free throw on its way. It's off the back of the rim, bounces twice, then goes off the left. Martin's got a hand on the weak side, goes out of bounds, and back to North Fayette Valley. So Postville is a team that really wants to play a half court. We're going to drop back, play good 2-3 zone if we can, or good half court girl-to-girl defense, which they've been in since midway through the second quarter. But in the offensive end, they want to work the ball around to get good shots. Schmidt, left side, baseline to Cowley. Cowley drives in the lane, facing the basket, banks it too strong. Schmidt gets the rebound in front of the rim. Her putback altered by Martins. May have got a piece of it. And the loose ball picked up by Hernandez, and Hernandez is either fouled or a jump ball. They call foul. And it is a reach-in committed there by Cowley. And Musia comes away that without a free throw, or being fouled, I should say. They get the ball back as she was tied up at the free throw line. Hernandez backcourt, double team to Mose. Sierra Mose brings it into the offensive end. Hernandez deflected out of there by Bohr, and again, just straight up volleyball there, slapped it back. Here's Ellsburn, crossover dribble, but too strong with the layup. Weak side rebound, Bohr. She misses it, and the rebound banked in, picked up by Cowley, and she is fouled, trying to go up for the putback shot. They call a jump ball instead, and North Fayette Valley, they continue to miss.
They came up empty on that, just 3 point-blank shots, and came up empty.
Cassidy Meyer is on the bench for North Fayette Valley with ice around that left knee. We know she's done tonight. She was injured in that second quarter. We'll talk with Coach Calkins later on tonight at halftime of the boys' game, get you an update. Meanwhile, Postville tries to push it into the offensive end, and Hernandez has it knocked away by Ellsburn out of bounds. So even though Postville are facing North Fayette Valley's pressure, not maybe turning it over right away, they are having such difficulty getting into the offensive end. And here's a good example. Pass to center court, intercepted by Ellsburn. Ellsburn to Cowley, left-handed layup, scores it, puts it up and in, and they lead by 27 right now at 36-9. So good pressure defense by North Fayette Valley, and here's another steal. They try to go to Mose at center court. It's deflected out of there. Tiger Hawks have their hand in all the action. Back in the offensive end to Schmidt. Schmidt drives in, drop step move, uses the left hand, middle of the basket, puts it up and in, middle of the lane, I should say. They lead by 29. And for Postville here, you wonder if another timeout might not be coming.
Yeah, that might be. They're getting a little fast out there, a little faster than what they need to be.
Martins, left side to Mose. Baseline 15-footer. Shot is no good. It's one and done. And Moore gets the rebound for North Fayette Valley. Back in the lane. Here is again left side Schmidt, but falling away from the basket. Misses the shot from the left side. Rebound by Postville, but a foul called on North Fayette Valley. She just banked it, kind of falling away towards the baseline.
I'll talk about North Fayette Valley's defense. It's very, suffocating to the Pirates, but they've got some experienced guards who are very poised out there. They're not getting rattled. They're going a little fast, but they're not getting rattled, and they're just trying to break this defense, get in the half-court set, and run their offense.
Substitution. Checking out of the ballgame is Ellsburn, along with Kendlin Schmidt, who commits just her first foul of the game. Keely Cranbeer comes in, and also coming in as well as number 30, and that will be Brooklyn Hoy. Right side, Harley Miller just came in for Postville. So did Claire Martins. Shot is missed, but then the rebound deflected out of bounds off the left side by Bohr, as Miller caught it ahead of the pack on the right side, and quick to launch that shot, banked it long, in the rebound to Postville. Inbounds to Musia, left side, wide open, going to fire up that three off the side of the rim. Rebound kicks the left side to Sierra Mose. She drives baseline into Hoy. Hoy got part of the arm as Mose actually kind of leaned into her, and Sierra Mose to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, and nice the experience of Mose there, knowing we've got a new defender out there, a younger player, try to attack that rim, get the ball up onto the rim, gets the foul, gets the free throws.
And this will be 2 for Sierra Mose. 3 minutes into our third quarter. Free throw good. Postville has hit a couple of free throws this second half, but down by 28 at 38-10. This is where you start talking about, for North Fayette Valley, the possibility of 35 pointing an opponent.
Yeah, something we haven't seen this season yet, but they're on the verge of that.
Second free throw, no good. 1 of 2, and the long rebound tracked down by Cowley, but there is a line violation, and it is against the Tiger Hawks. Somebody stepped in off the right side.
Yeah, somebody must have either stepped in or moved a little early with their feet, so Sierra Mose is going to get another free throw attempt here.
And Mose trying to make the most of it. 38-10 is our score. Second free throw on its way. Third free throw by Mose, actually, but misses it. Rolls out of there. Touched every part of the rim. Rolls off the right side, and Hoy gets the rebound for NFV. So the Tiger Hawks push it back offensively, and it is now Bohr. This is what the luxury of North Fayette Valley. You've got Bohr, who can handle the ball if you need to in the offensive end. I can play down low if I need to.
Yeah, she's very versatile out there.
And she drives right down the defense, gets to the rack, lays it up and in, and she can also take anybody off the dribble.
She took that girl right off the dribble, right down the heart of the defense.
So they now lead 40-10 with 4.5 to go, and here is again another turnover by Postville. They lost it in the offensive end, and as North Fayette Valley pushes it ahead, it's kicked there by Postville, and it stays down here with NFV.
We reset the shot clock on that, right, Dan?
Next year we will be doing that, and that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. And we have teams that kind of struggle in the offensive end, getting 35 seconds to try to work. And
yeah, trying to come up with that a good shot at 35 seconds.
That's going to be real interesting next year, but let's get through this season first. Number of substitutions. Postville knocked the inbounds pass away as North Fayette Valley now takes it off the left side of the basket. Back into the game is Kenlyn Schmidt, and also coming back in is Moore for North Fayette Valley. Here is Schmidt, catches it just off the elbow, little 15-footer, no good. Rebound by Bohr, right side, 8-foot jump shot, leaves it short, in fact, aired it out. And Sierra Mose gets the rebound, trying to get it ahead of the pack as she gets it to Jasmine Marroquin, who tracks it down to Musia. Back over to Mose, so Marroquin checked in during that break. Also coming in for them as well as Emily Timp. Timp on the right side, catches it on the right block. The shot, it is up, it is in. Fouled, count the basket. Postville got it down low, and Timp a three-point opportunity.
Yeah, Timp not necessarily the tallest player out on the court, but nice job inside, just squaring up, putting it off the square. Getting the basket, getting the foul.
And that is the 5th team foul on North Fayette Valley this half. Postville's only committed 1. Now a three-point opportunity for Timp. Free throw, banks it long off the right. And Schmidt, the rebound for North Fayette Valley. So again, Postville's missed a couple of free throws here this second half. 40-12, but the good news is a field goal there down low by Timp, their first field goal of this second half. They clear out. Bohr drives right down the defense, misses the swiping layup, but fouled on the drive-in. She banked the layup long. Bohr, when she finds herself with a step on the defender, takes it to the rack. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Well, you want to talk about North Fayette Valley definitely has this game in control, but if Coach Calkins is looking for things to correct, missed opportunities, free throw, or on the offensive end, fouling when they don't need to foul, hitting their free throws, those little things that they need to fine tune as they move forward in this young season.
Another update: Central leads now 53-33. They lead Turkey Valley at the end of 3. Meanwhile, Bohr makes the first free throw. Second free throw short. Switched the first one. Front of the rim on that one. And the rebound pulled down there by Postville. Ahead of the pack, they go to Musia. Musia tried to rifle it across the baseline from right to left. Deflected out of there. Claire Martin's left side. Little 10-foot jump shot, no good. Rebound pulled down there by Timp underneath. And Timp is tied up as she goes for the shot. On the left side, it is a jump ball. And the alternate possession rule will give it to North Fayette Valley. Hoy got a hand in there, caused the jump ball.
Yeah, nice fast break there for the Pirates. A nice open look for Claire Martins. Couldn't knock that down, but good jump ball there by North Fayette Valley.
Claire Martins checks out. Kelly Martins comes in. Kelleigh.
Kelly.
I was going to say Kaylee.
Yeah, it's Kelly.
On the right side, Cranbeer. Top of the key now to, again, Zayda Moore. Nice entry pass to Hoy. Catches it on the right block. Leans into the defender there, and a foul called on Martins. So Martins commits the foul, reaching over top, and Hoy to the free throw line for 2. And there's a promising young sophomore to the free throw line for NFV.
And she did a great job of sealing her defender. That entry pass came over the top, and you can see the frustration on Kelly Martin's face. I thought I was straight up, but Hoy's got a little bit of height advantage there. A nice job of taking that to contact.
Free throw short. Bohr checks out for NFV. Into the ball game for them will be Cowley back in. Second free throw being eyed by Hoy. Second free throw there. Rolls off the side of the rim. It is no good. It was short, then rolled off the left side. And now the ball, Martin's got the rebound, but turned and reaching in there and deflecting it away with Schmidt causes a jump ball as she reached in, and it will be Postville's ball. They retain possession. Schmidt plays the top of that 1-2-2, three-quarters court defense. And right side, Marroquin turns right into Cowley, but pulls back away and hands it on top to Musia. Musia to Miller, bounce pass right side to Martin, scores it from the right side. Postville beat the pressure, and that's textbook on how to beat the pressure.
That was a nice bounce pass there by Tim to Martins, and Martins has a nice finish.
So been a better second quarter, second half so far for Postville. Cranbeer back out on top, high post area, left side now to Cowley. Cowley brings it top of the key. So North Fayette Valley able to play some more kids in this ball game, and that's something that this team continues to work on, is the depth that they need. Cowley, right side to Cranbeer, in the lane to Hoy. Hoy reaches over Kelly Martins, banks it up and in. Hoy, 6'1", and Martins isn't oversized very often. Nice job by Hoy, keeping it high on the glass, and here's a turnover. Schmidt drives in, fouled hard by Sierra Mose, who reaches over to help her out along with Cowley, but ball thrown right in there to Schmidt. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, just a costly turnover and good transition. The thing that Coach Calkins will want to talk about is how quickly they're transitioning from that steal to the offensive end, getting those shots. Now they just need to capitalize.
Free throw by Kenlyn Schmidt. It is good. That equals the biggest lead of the night at 44-14. Hoy checks out, so some good minutes there from the sophomore. And checking back into the ballgame is Ellsburn. This is going to be common this year because there's lots of teams that don't necessarily have full JV squads. Free throw by Schmidt. It is good, and North Fayette Valley wants a timeout. 45-14. Tigerhawks in the lead. Let's take this break.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
So that timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. Continue to work, continue to instruct things here. And the ball goes back to Postville. Also, North Fayette Valley has now pulled off that pressure. So they'll pick them up in the half court, and you know as well as I do, this is a team that's going to dig in defensively in the half court. Cranberry, good defense on Marroquin. On top now to Sierra Mose, top of the key, bounce pass in the lane to Martins. Post-up shot, misses it from the left side. Weak side rebound, that's kept alive by Timp. Put back no good by Martins on the left side. Timp gets the rebound on the right side, banks it up and in. And Postville here, a much better second half. In this third quarter, they've doubled their scoring.
Yeah, running a half-court set there against man-to-man, or girl-to-girl defense, and did a nice job with it.
Ellsburn to Cranberry, deflected out of there by Marroquin in the half court, and they'll take it off the left side. So Harley Miller checks back in. Marroquin will check out for the Lady Pirates, and Cranberry takes it out of bounds. 1:50 left in our third quarter. 45-16. North Fayette Valley in control of this game tonight. Ellsburn hands it on top to Cranberry. Cranberry to Cowley. Splits the defenders. Uses it from the right hand from the right side. Shot no good. And that was an acrobatic move, but missed it. Rebound rolls out of there. Pulled up by the Lady Pirates, and it is Sierra Mose with the rebound. Mose on top. Cowley, left wing area now to Miller. So Miller has played some post, now moves out to the wing. She tried to bounce it in the lane. That time to Timp, intercepted by Moore, but Moore may have been holding her down low, and Moore called for the foul, reaching over top.
And that pass just didn't look like it was open, but trying to force it inside, and the defender was just kind of leaning on the offensive girl there, and that's where the foul came from. Otherwise, that was a clean steal by North Fayette.
All right, another score. Clayton Ridge goes scoreless in the third quarter. Turkey Valley girls lead Clayton Ridge 42-18. Meanwhile, Postville with the basketball, and they try to work it down low. The ball is thrown away. Here's Ellsburn ahead of the pack. She drives in, left-handed layup, rolls around, touches every part of the rim, and rolls out. How did that not go down?
That bounced all over the place. It just didn't go in.
She did things right, went to the left side, used the glass. On the floor, there is a jump ball after the play, and it will go to North Fayette Valley as a couple of girls for both those teams trying to dig for the loose ball. Jump ball goes back to the Tigerhawks. Schmidt, left side, drives baseline, goes by Martins, banks it in from the left side, strong. Schmidt gets a rebound in traffic. Was she fouled? Nope, we got another jump ball. But Schmidt drives in, and that was an athletic move to get in there, and she knows she's got to finish that.
Yeah, she's got to finish that. Just put it up a little strong and just try to go for that rebound. Ended up tying it up. That's where we got the jump ball.
So we approach 1 minute left here in our third quarter, and across the timeline is Musia, guarded by Ellsburn. And Musia on top. Ellsburn reaching in, doesn't commit a foul. Musia drives in, takes that shot right into Schmidt. There's the help defense, deflected out of there, picked up by North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn ahead to Moore. Moore scores the left-handed layup. Nice job there by the Tigerhawks, finishing a fast break.
Finish a fast break, good transition, finish it strong. Right back on defense, ready to do it again.
45 seconds left in the third. So good half-court defense there by North Fayette Valley. And that's the luxury of having Schmidt on the inside as that extra defender once anybody drives. Martins outside the lane, 8-foot shot, leaves it short. Schmidt got a hand in there but did not touch the ball. The shot short. and it grazes the bottom of the nets and goes out of bounds to the Tiger Hawks. 31 seconds to go in our third quarter.
You can see the frustration on Kelly Martin's face because Kenlyn Schmidt is altering shots, whether she's touching them or just a hand in the face. It's just altered every time.
Yeah, she's blocked 6 shots in this ball game and affected many others. Schmidt down low, nice seal by Bohr. Bohr post-up shot, lays it up and in on the right side. Biggest lead of the night for North Fayette Valley.
Such a soft touch by Bohr.
And they lead 49-16, inside 10 seconds to go. Sierra Mose looking in the lane, deflected out of there by Cowley, but Cowley reaches over, hooked Timp, and that puts Postville into the bonus with 6.5 seconds to go in our third quarter. So it's a 1-1 as Cowley commits the reach-in foul.
Yeah, just silly fouls there. They're playing really good girl-to-girl defense, but they've got that position, they've got that arm bar out, and then when the pass comes, when they go to reach, they're just making contact, pushing, putting the Postville Pirates at the line.
We have a boys score to pass along at the end of the first quarter at Calamus-Wheatland. They lead Edco 14-11 at the end of one. Timp to the free throw line. It's a 1-1. Hits off the side of the rim, left side, back of the rim actually. Shot no good. Moore gets the rebound ahead to Cowley. Cowley half court, fires it on its way. Hits the side of the rim off the left side. Ricochets off the backboard, and the third quarter comes to an end. Tiger Hawks extending things. 49-16 as we go to the fourth. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Gardabello Auto and Tire is a full automotive service shop that offers tire sales and repairs. We have 24-hour gas and diesel pumps where you can pay at the pump, a tire truck and mobile service vehicle for roadside and on-the-farm assistance, and a semi-wrecker so no rig is too big. Check out our current tire rebates by stopping into Gardabello Auto and Tire or call 563-964-2005. That's 563-964-2005.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Bacon Concrete in Postville, Quillen's Quality Food serving Northeast Iowa, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning of Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. So it's 49-16, North Fayette Valley in control as they put up 19 points in that third quarter, outscoring Postville 19-8. A better third quarter for Postville offensively, but they're in control. Ellsburn tried to go to the high post area to Bohr, kicked out of there. Ellsburn, Bohr. Also, you'll see Cowley, Schmidt, and Moore. That's the 5 out there for North Fayette Valley. Resendez starts the quarter for Postville, along with Timp. Harley Miller out there, Musia out there, along with Sierra Mose. In the lane, they go down low. That is Bohr. Misses the shot. A nice entry pass by Cowley. Rebound pulled down there by Sierra Mose. So Bohr did such a great job in the last post move. I'm surprised she didn't finish there.
Yeah, I can't believe that didn't fall the way she's been putting the ball soft off the glass.
Timp, turnaround post-up shot, rattles in and out. No good. Rebound pulled down there by Cowley. Back in the offensive end, they go Schmidt, middle of the lane. Gets it ahead of the pack, drives in, left-handed layup. No good, but fouled on the drive in. Sierra Mose reached over top. They got it into good position. North Fayette Valley has run that sideline break well, and heading to the free throw line is Schmidt for 2.
Well, and every time they run that sideline break, Postville really overplays it, and it opens up the backside or the middle of the lane, and that's what happened with Schmidt there that time.
Schmidt's free throw good. Schmidt showing good form on her free throws tonight. 50-16 is now our score.
And she's got 17 points, so she's outscored Postville herself tonight.
Second free throw, it is good, and they're going to wave it off. More too soon coming in. So a line violation there, lane violation on North Fayette Valley.
And she kind of had that guilty look, so you knew it was more. She just stepped in a little early.
Final score, by the way, Central has defeated the Keyhigh girls tonight, 67-42, the final score there. Meanwhile, in the offensive end, Postville turns it over. They were looking to go to Timp in the lane. That's a turnover, and the ball goes back to North Fayette Valley.
So North Fayette Valley here is going to try to run some half-court sets, girl-to-girl defense here by the Pirates. They got out of that 2-3 zone.
So 7 minutes left here in our first half, or fourth quarter, I should say. And to the left side, they try to go to Moore, and North Fayette Valley turns it over. In the offensive end, that ball is turned over, and we somehow decided to take a look at the ceiling tiles here in North Fayette Valley. We got a rookie running the...
And that's the first turnover for North Fayette Valley in the second half.
And been better that way. So inbounds now here to, again, Postville. Sierra Mose has it on top. And high post area to Resendez. Resendez, right elbow area, looking for a cutter, tries to go in the lane to Musia. Musia on the right wing. Back out on top now to Sierra Mose. Mose drives left side, takes a step back, a little 8-foot jump shot off the side of the rim, left it short, rolls off the back of the rim, but Resendez tracks that rebound down in the far corner. Back out on top here to Harley Miller. Miller, right side Musia in the lane. Resendez trying to go by Schmidt. Schmidt stays straight up, misses the shot, gets her own rebound, put back, no good. But that time Schmidt reached over top. And really the first time tonight that I think Schmidt actually moved those arms from being straight up. You move them over top there, and that's the foul. Resendez to the free throw line, and she has two.
She had Resendez pinned underneath the hoop, and it was a tough shot. I think she got a piece of the first one. And then after Resendez got the rebound, that's when she started leaning, reaching those hands. And as soon as she crossed that plane, that's when the official's going to call that.
All right, Resendez misses the first free throw. Wholesale changes for North Fayette Valley. I'm thinking you may see some of these kids done for the night as Moore, Cowley, Schmidt checks out, as does Ellsburn. Back into the game for them is going to be Hoy. Also making her first appearance tonight is number 5, Maddie Nye, a 5'5 sophomore. Second free throw, it is no good. Hoy gets the rebound. And number 13 into the game for them as well. And that will be Grace Feldman, a 5'3 sophomore. And the ball tracked down. They try to push it ahead in the offensive end, trying to lead the fast break. And it's thrown away as they were trying to push it ahead to Bailey Rue, another sophomore, 5'5 sophomore who was checked in for
and
North Fayette Valley.
Cranbeer back in there as well.
So neither team, as I said, deep 9 through 12. That's kind of the norm. Resendez backs her way down, plays with a shot from the right side, and long. Missed it from the right sideline. Good straight-up defense by Hoy. Weak side rebound. Feldman tied up underneath the basket. Another jump ball, and it stays down here with Postville. Hanging at that 50-16 mark right now. Musia left side for three. Ricochets hard off the right side of the rim. Long. Cranbeer has a fast break opportunity. Drives in. Left-handed layup. No good. Strong. Feldman the rebound. Put back, it is no good. Missed it. Left it short as it was altered by Postville. And here's the Lady Pirates back offensively. Sarah Mose brings it back out on top. Left side Musia left wing. Fires up the three. Got it. Hits the three-pointer. And it's 50-19. Postville scores here in this fourth quarter with the three.
Musia finally got that three-pointer. She's been known for doing that last year.
Cranbeer goes left side, trying to work it there on the right wing to the left elbow area, and it's deflected out of bounds by Postville. Feldman takes it out on the left sideline. So we were hanging at that 34-point mark. Postville didn't want to get to that 35-point mark. And Maddie Nye in the offensive end. They try to go down low to Hoy, and I believe the ball is kicked by Postville. They'll take it off the left side of the basket, I should say.
And I expect to see a lot of that. Hoy's got the height advantage in there. They've been working on getting her posted up and getting her the ball.
Left side, Cranbeer goes back out on top to Feldman in the lane. Hoy double teamed immediately. Goes left side, Nye left side for three off the front of the rim. It is no good. Rebound deflected out of there, and actually that was Nye who took that three, but Postville got the rebound, then traveled, trying to push it in the offensive end. So both these teams getting an opportunity to really kind of play some JV minutes right now because, again, not a lot of depth.
Yeah, neither one of them have a lot of depth. So some of these girls, this might be one of their few chances to get a play a little bit.
Inbounds to Cranbeer. Cranbeer on top. And they work it there once again with Rue. Rue right side to Cranbeer. Top of the key to Hoy. She's open again. Left side for three. Banks it long. Had a good look as it ricocheted off the backboard in the front of the rim. Resendez gets the rebound. Back offensively, Sierra Mose. Mose drives in, and the shot wedged between the rim and backboard. She muscled it up between two defenders and then just plucked it right in there. And we will have a jump ball as Coach Hofert realizes that years ago, I don't think I could have got to that either, so he throws up the ball.
That thing was stuck up there pretty high, but another jump ball here, and Sarah Mose finally gets a chance to get a nice shot and sticks it right in there.
All right. Jump ball is how it's ruled. The ball goes back to North Fayette Valley. So that's a tough shot. That's not getting any kind of bounce at all.
Yeah, no rebound of opportunity, nothing.
Hoy, looking in the lane for Hoy is what they're doing, and she catches a low pass and a lot of traffic and knocks to the floor there, tied up with Harley Miller. They both tumble to the floor. We've got a jump ball through all of that, and the ball goes back there to Postville. So we expect it to get a little ragtag the final 4:49.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of attention drawn by Hoy. She sticks out. She's tall. They're trying to get the ball to her. Draws a lot of attention from the Pirates.
And Postville is just really converging right down there. Sierra Mose, left side, looking in the lane for Timp and to Harley Miller at the elbow. Right side to Resendez, knocked out of there by Hoy. Good fronting defense. Loose ball picked up by Nye for North Fayette Valley. Nye to Cranberry on the offensive end, loses it, and she is fouled there, and the reach-in foul committed there by Timp. So that's the 6th team foul for Postville. The good news is we really haven't seen a lot of the extra free throws here. It's going to take us a while to get to the bonus for both teams this second half.
Yeah, it's taken a while to get there, but we've seen a lot of jump balls, a lot of loose balls, a lot of turnovers, so the clock has stopped.
Inbounds, they throw it over top of the defense, but Hoy overshot. She does and slow it down enough where it's tracked down by Feldman. Right back to Hoy on the right block. Post-up shot over Martins, up and in. Nice job by Hoy, keeping it high. Didn't lean in, straight up there, back up by 33.
Had a good finish out of Brooklyn Hoy.
And Musia, left side to Harley Miller. Miller, top of the key. Sierra Mose open right side for 3. Got it! Sierra Mose with another three-pointer. So 52-22, a couple of times we're at that 34-point mark.
Yeah, the Pirates are heating up, though, a couple of threes back-to-back.
And offensively here is Nye. Nye in the lane to Hoy. Hoy traveled with the basketball. Yep, got it at the high post, wanted to drive in, and you can see right now they want Hoy, the block area.
Yeah, they want her in the lane, and that was a little high. She tried to put it on the floor and move the feet before the ball.
So Hernandez will check in. Timp checks out. And the ball goes back there to Postville. So coming up after this ball game, we'll have the Chalk Talk for our boys game. Again, our finals tonight, Edco and Calamus-Wheatland. Cal-Wheat won 56-42. Central Girls beating Keyhigh 67-42. Right side Mose for 3. And airs it out. And trying to save it out of bounds was Miller. And along the baseline, trying to flip it back out on top, but it ends up in front of the Postville bench on the sideline, and it goes back to North Fayette Valley. Good hustle, but the ball goes back to the Tiger Hawks. And the Central Girls, by the way, play Springville tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, that's an afternoon, like a 1 o'clock ball game.
Cranberry to Rue, falling back at the free throw line. A fadeaway.
Fadeaway.
That was a little Nowitzki-esque, but missed the shot. Short. Postville with the rebound. And back in the offensive end, driving down the defense, Musia tied up on the jump ball as Musia drove in the lane. Rue got in there to cause a jump ball, so even though Musia jump step with 2 feet, takes the shot, banks it in, they're going to wave it off.
Yeah, nope, they said this isn't right. We're giving the ball to the other team.
And back across the timeline is Maddie Nye. Nye looking in the lane. That's a lot of traffic to try to get that pass through. Deflected out of there. Picked up by Musia, and there's a reach-in foul by Nye. Let's not start this now with 3:03 to go. We don't want a free throw shooting contest the rest of the way.
This isn't the Knights of Columbus free throws contest. We just want to see some basketball and good offense, good defense. Move your feet, don't reach.
9th team foul committed by, once again, North Fayette Valley. 6 by Postville. Musia to the free throw line, and this is still a 1-and-1. And Musia hit a three-pointer earlier. Free throw on its way. It is good. 52-23. Again, Postville only had 8 points at the half. So that's the positive. A better second half offensively tonight.
And Coach Deering talked about we want to make those steps forward. And I think this second half was a step forward from the first half. But still, a lot of things to work on, but it's a work in progress.
Free throw by Musia. Second one on its way there, and that free throw's off the back of the rim. No good. Martins reaches over, deflects the ball out of there, but tracked down in the corner by Rue. Rue in the corner, flips it back and goes off the hands of Sierra Mose. Mose had the double team with Miller, had her wedged in the corner. Good job by Rue. Getting that ball out of there. Ball goes back to North Fayette Valley. Substitution, Marroquin comes back into the ball game for the Lady Pirates. Inside 3 minutes and counting here in our fourth quarter. Only thing yet to decide, the final score. And here's Hoy, traveled with the basketball. In the offensive end, left side.
Struck that back foot.
And part of the learning experience, and this is going to be for North Fayette Valley this year. These kids are going to get a lot of playing time in varsity situations this year.
Yeah, I think so. A lot of teams in the area just don't have the number of girls to play those JV games, so they're going to have to find opportunities to play.
And you see North Fayette Valley just 2-3 zone right now. I think they just want to play it safe defensively. Let's just play straight defense here. Baseline, Martins, post-up shot, banks it from left side to right. Offensive rebound, Marroquin slides down from the left side, banks it up and in. 52-25 is the score. The Postville was down by 34, and they're back within 27 right now. So we're going to play the final 32. Hoy drives in, flips it up on a reverse layup from right to left. An athletic move. Almost made that shot, but fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line for 2.
The sophomore, Maddie Nye, with an athletic move, trying to get under the hoop and trying to just flip it up and reverse layup, but the ball never touched anything, but she did get fouled on the way there.
So Postville's thinking you put together our first half the other night, second half tonight, maybe some good things. Hoy, free throw off the back of the rim, it is no good.
Yeah, just they got to put a couple, 4 quarters together. I'd say this fourth quarter and even the third quarter was much improved over that first half, but a lot of head scratchers in that first half.
Second free throw on its way by Hoy. It is good. 1 of 2, 53-25, NFV in the lead. And to be blunt, if not, there's going to be a lot of nights like this.
Yeah, and they just have to continue to grow. They can't get frustrated by a night like tonight. They just have to keep working on things.
So back offensively, it is Hernandez. Drives into the lane. Hoy straight up defense. Got a hand in there. Miller tries to track it down. Save it out of bounds. Nope, she runs out of room. Along the baseline, and the ball goes back to North Fayette Valley with 2:04 in our fourth quarter. Harley Miller checks out for Postville. Into the game is Claire Martins, a 5'10 sophomore. She's played quite a bit tonight in this ball game off the bench.
She played a lot in that second quarter, and I haven't seen any frustration out of the Postville Pirates, so that's a positive, too, for Coach Deering. These girls continue to play.
Cranbeer to Hoy. Hoy dribbles right into traffic there, and reach in by Hernandez forces a jump ball, and the alternate possession rule goes to Postville. I would say that we have seen far more jump balls this second half compared to the first half.
I'd say so. A little more helter-skelter, ball a little loose. People getting on the floor, getting after it. So yeah.
Across the timeline, Postville, high post area. Claire Martins fires the 15-footer, missed it off the right side. Just not online on that. Loose ball picked up there by North Fayette Valley, and there's a foul committed by Postville. So North Fayette Valley, Hoy tumbles to the court. Correction there. Nye does. Tumbles to the court, run into by Hernandez, and back to the other end where it will be a 1-and-1.
Yep.
So Nye has a chance to get into the scoring column. Scored her first varsity points last Tuesday night. And the final basket to end the game.
Yeah, that final basket. She's shooting a 1-and-1. Nobody rebounded, or they gave it back to her and goes in for a layup.
Yep, scores as the time runs out. Free throw on its way there. It's off the back of the rim. She's had some free throw opportunities.
She has.
Misses that one, and Sierra Mose gets the rebound. Mose across the timeline. And really, you've got Mose is still in the ball game, is really the only main. Well, Martins, I guess, as well as starter for Postville.
Martins is still in there. Yep.
And I think for Postville, as they turn it over here, Hernandez tried to go right side, and the loose ball picked up by Cranbeer. I think for Postville right now, it's kind of playing everybody. We're going to find out, who wants to be in here. And here on the offensive end, Nye loses the basketball, deflected from behind by Claire Martins. Loose ball picked up by Hernandez. Hernandez to Marroquin. Marroquin drives in, right side to Sierra Mose. Maybe got away with the travel. Pulls up, 8-foot jump shot, banks it in. So Sierra Mose has scored here in this fourth quarter, a couple of baskets, and it's 53-25 inside a minute to go.
Yeah, we talked about a few more turnovers, a few more jump balls, a little more helter-skelter, but both of these teams, these girls need to play. They just need to be on the court, figure some things out, and try to get the ball in the basket.
And lost basketball for North Fayette Valley in the offensive end. Nye tried to go on top to Rue. Rue loses the handle on it, slides down, ends up tied up, I think, in the end result. And it's a jump ball. I believe Marroquin ended up on the court there. It goes back to North Fayette Valley. So they'll take it off the left side with 46 seconds to go. North Fayette Valley is going to win their second straight game. Inbounds to Cranbeer and overshoots Hoy on the inbounds. And now Cranbeer, good hustle as she knocks the ball back away, gets a steal in the offensive end, gets it ahead to Nye. Nye scores the right-handed layup. There's the basket she was looking for. 30 seconds to go, 55-27. North Fayette Valley in the lead. And we talk about the Tiger Hawks winning this ball game by 28, but there is still a lot they can work on.
Yeah, plenty of things for both these teams, to work on, some improvements to make. We're pretty young in the Upper Iowa Conference season. So
left side, Kelly Martins open, baseline 8-foot shot, no good. Rebound pulled down there, she's in front of the rim. Rebound pulled down by North Fayette Valley. It is Rue, 8 seconds to go. Ahead in the offensive end, they push it to Goldman. Goldman drives in and fouled on the way in. Well, Goldman lowered the head. Grace Feldman, I should say.
You bet.
Grace Feldman lowers the head, drives in, fouled, into the free throw line for 2.
And chance for her to get into the scoring column here tonight. The sophomore playing some minutes here in the fourth quarter. Nice drive, took the contact, gets the chance to shoot free throws.
And I don't believe Feldman scored in our ball game the other night.
I don't think she did.
Free throw, it is short. She looks over at Coach Calkins there. And you see the shot.
Use legs. Get a smile out of Grace Feldman. So she's going to fine-tune it here. She can put this one in.
And trying to finish it off here for North Fayette Valley. Second free throw, a little more legs, but too much. Banks it long. Rebound pulled down by Sierra Mose. Mose, half-court heave on its way, falls well short. And the game comes to an end for North Fayette Valley. They took charge early, scored the game's first 6 points. Never really challenged the rest of the way. They control things. North Fayette Valley wins their second game in a row, defeating Postville 55-27. That's your final score. When we return, game stats, the post-game show coming up, and we'll start the Chalk Talk for the boys game. That's all on the way. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m.
Your hometown, a place to grow, a place to learn, a place to cherish. At Fidelity Bank and Trust, we know the importance of growing up, working, and helping your hometown prosper. And we understand the relationship between a customer and the place they call home. That's why Fidelity Bank and Trust is proud to support our local high school athletes. Teamwork gets the job done, and you're on a great team with Fidelity Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Welcome back once again here to West Union. Again, it is our final score. North Fayette Valley defeating Postville 55-27. Aaron Hammond, let's run through the post-game stats, and let's start with NFV.
NFV was led by Kellen Schmidt with 17 points, 12 points for Justine Cowley, 9 points for Alyssa Bohr. We had 2 points for Cassidy Meyer, 5 for Zeta Moore, 3 for Kaylin Ellsburn, 3 for Maddie Nye, and 4 points for Brooklyn Hoy, 55 points for the Tigerhawks. For the Pirates tonight, they were led by Sierra Mose. She had 9 points, 6 points for Kimberly Musia, 5 points for Emily Timp, 2 points for Kelly Martins, 1 point for Sadie Hernandez, 2 points for Jasmine Marroquin, and 2 points for Harley Miller, 27 points.
So again, final score 55-27. Other girls' finals tonight, Turkey Valley beat Clayton Ridge 54-27. Central over Keyhigh 67-42. Calamus Wheatland defeated Edco 56-42. We'll take a break. When we return, the Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports. You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Looking for a checking account with no monthly requirements or service charge? People's State Bank's new redesigned People's Checking Account is just what you're looking for. The account includes free debit card, online and mobile banking, bill pay, and much more at no cost to you. You heard that right. No cost to you. We're your local community bank, ready to serve you. Stop into one of our 20 convenient locations to open a People's Checking Account. People's State Bank. Member FDIC.
It's time now for the Pirate Tiger Hawk boys game. The Postville boys dropped their opener against Southwind on Tuesday. They put up a competitive first half. This is a new team with a new coach. They look to continue to work on improvement and take a step forward. For NFV, a busy week with a conference game against Clayton Ridge and a game last night against Crestwood. This is also a new team that will only get better. They go after their first win tonight. It's time now for game number 2. Postville and North Fayette Valley. The Chalk Talk for the boys game next.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Beafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. West Union Motor Sales and Service. Postville Veterinary Clinic. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Furniture Showcase and Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. We begin the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by Postville boys basketball coach Eli Nessa. Coach, your team dropping the season opener on Tuesday night to South Win, 60-20. Tell me about that game.
It was rough. It was we didn't display a lot of discipline, and it showed.
All right, so you dropped that decision. The positive was not a bad first half, though, huh?
Right. We did display some skills on the court, and the boys hustled. They worked hard. That helped in our favor, obviously, but like I said, the discipline just wasn't there.
Yeah, and then and I know the second half things kind of got away there. So let's kind of reset for tonight's ball game and run down the starting lineup for us tonight.
Tonight we'll be starting Josiah, Cade, Kobe, Sam, and Javier.
All right.
Got one senior in there, a junior, freshman, sophomore, and another so two sophomores, I guess.
Yeah, so you're
sophomores.
Yeah, you're talking a lot of youth there. All right, turning our attention now, maybe some of the kids contributing off the bench.
Yeah, so it's going to be a pretty sparse one tonight. We've got some boys with eligibility troubles right now, so we'll be pulling off. It's a little bit up in the air, I guess. Yeah. It'll be guys who a couple of them they all played the other night, but primarily it's looking like Jacob White, maybe Yvonne, and Cletus.
Yeah, depending on how the game kind of goes for you guys too.
Yep,
all right.
Those will be some big contributors.
All right, North Fayette Valley now. What do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
I've just watched a little bit of film from them. They don't have a lot of size. That hurt us a bit in the South Wind game. But they're a very disciplined team. It looks like they've got a little bit of skill that if we're not careful, that could hurt us. But I think it'll be a good team for us a good challenge, but a team that is beatable from what I've seen.
All right. So what do you see is for Postville then? What do you want to see out of your team tonight?
I've just been preaching discipline to them, sticking to what we've been working on offensively, especially defense, stopping drivers, and offensively, sticking to what we're working on, passing, cutting, running through plays that we've implemented.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Yeah, thank you.
You betcha. Postville boys basketball coach Eli Nessa on his Pirate team. Chalk Talk continues after this.
The holidays are fast approaching, and you haven't finished your shopping? Don't worry, Sodes Green Acre in Guttenberg can help you out. Sodes has something for everyone. Jewelry, toys, books, home decor, and more. Create the perfect gift box with our selection of top shelf spirits, wine, meats, and dips. Want to keep it local? Sodes is where you go. We have a great selection of Iowa-made items, from handcrafted soaps and candles to honey and syrups. The Green Acre is all about Iowa. Merry Christmas, everyone, and thank you for shopping local.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Hi, I'm Megan Kregel, a dairy farmer in Clayton County. As our local student athletes take the field or court this year, the ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up is in the real meat and real dairy foods grown right here in Iowa. Livestock farmers like me are proud to raise high-quality proteins that support health, energy, and performance. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
We continue the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley boys basketball coach Matt Cranbeer. Coach, your team dropping a hard-fought decision last night at Crestwood, 54-53, coming up just short. Tell me about that game.
Well, it was a game that we didn't get off to a great start again, kind of like Tuesday there down at Clayton Ridge. After the first quarter, we were down 8-11. Also, we're saddled with some foul trouble. Will Miller and Blake Reister both had a couple fouls, so we were down to 5 guards. Taylor Luzum was out with the ankle injury yet, so had to really just find a way to battle. We ended up being down 8 at half. They hit a buzzer beater after we cut it to 5. Going into the third, we played hard in the third quarter, got it to 5 or 6, and they went on a run to make it. We were down 13 going into the fourth. So fourth quarter, once again we battled, got to 6, and they go on a run. Kind of a long story short, we're down 9 points with 2 minutes to go. They missed just enough free throws, and our guards really caused some problems with the press and got a few steals. 1.7 seconds to go. They got to go length the court. We get another steal. We're down 1. So 0.7 of a second, we got a shot in the air for Ben Miller from half court and just didn't go. But I was proud of how we played, gave a lot of effort, never gave up.
Yeah, certainly. Great effort there. All right, let's set the starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, starters are going to be Bryce Ellsburn, Caleb White, Ben Miller, Will Miller, and Blake Reister.
All right, and some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yeah, we're probably going to maybe just go a couple deep tonight, Andre Fuentes and Braden Capel.
All right, so I know they gave you a lift last night in the ball game as well. Let's turn our attention to Postville now. What do you know about the Pirates?
Well, I know that they're bringing some kids back off the team that played us last year. I would say kind of their big 3 that I would say would be Boer, Downing, and then Silva. So they're going to build things around there. They're small, they're scrappy. They have just enough size to hang around down low with us, I think. And their coach Eli, he played for me, so he kind of knows what we're probably trying to get done too. So we got to be ready to play. I don't know what they're going to do defensively. I haven't seen any of that yet.
All right, so now, keys in the ball game for your team. What do you want to see here?
Yeah, we want to get off to a good start, first and foremost. We haven't done that in the first 2 games, so we want to get out of the gates, play hard, want to get to the rim. We really have to limit turnovers and then rebound. Last night when we rebounded, we were able to get the ball out and go, and we played with energy. We were able to do that too. So that's kind of our keys. We're going to be without Taylor again tonight, so we have to find another ball handler in that regard too.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Thank you.
Tiger Hawk basketball coach Matt Cranbeer and his NFV team. Chalk Talk continues after this.
Firestone Farm Tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm Tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Your certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer is Corby's Tire and Muffler on the Gunder Road, Elkader.
When every minute of your day counts, it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Freedom Bank's online banking and mobile banking services, for example. You can access your accounts from your computer or your smartphone, allowing you to bank from home. You can even pay your bills online with our Bill Pay feature. Freedom Bank's online banking and mobile banking keeps your accounts close at hand. Call today for more information. Freedom Bank, Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukegan, and Decorah. Member FDIC.
You hear the North Fayette Valley fight song in the background. I'm Dan Behrens, once again joined by Coach Aaron Hamann. Again, the North Fayette Valley girls victorious tonight, 55-27. We're ready for the boys' game. North Fayette Valley boys played last night, dropped a tough decision to Crestwood. Let's talk about this matchup tonight against a very young and new Postville team.
Yeah, new coach, young players, not a lot of players, so similar situation as the girls, trying to figure themselves out. And the North Fayette Valley team we talked about, they just need to keep playing. I think, they had a tough loss last night. They battled back into it, lost by 1, had a rough go at Clayton Ridge, but showed some positives down there. I think they need to get on the court, get a feel for things, and establish the type of game they want to play.
All right, for Postville, again, I think a solid first half against Southwind. They put up 17 points. But they know offensively they're going to be challenged, so they better play some good defense.
Yeah, they're going to have to play good defense because North Fayette Valley is going to bring defense. They're going to attack on the offensive end, so they're going to have to figure some things out, and they're going to have their hands full tonight, I think.
All right, so a nice crowd on hand for this ball game tonight here, and we're ready to go courtside with our starting lineups here for game number 2 tonight here on KCTN. Again, the North Fayette Valley girls took charge early, so they won 55-27. Central girls beat Key High 67-42. Turkey Valley over Clayton Ridge and girls 54-27. Calamus Wheatland beat Edco 56-42. Deb Mott is our public address announcer. Let's go with the starting lineups here for game number 2 tonight. Take it away courtside once again there with Deb Mott. We're ready courtside there with Deb Mott. Go ahead.
Welcome back to the final game of tonight's competition, where we are featuring the visiting Postville Pirates and your own North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks. Our officials for tonight are Marissa Norskow, Chris Holford, and Colin Friesman. Please do your part in helping us practice good sportsmanship at all times and support these officials. Now for the starting lineups. For the Pirates, freshman number 1, Josiah Miniku. For the Tigerhawks, junior number 10, Bryce Ellsburn. For the Pirates, senior number 2, Javier Hernandez. For the Tigerhawks, senior number 13, Ben Miller. For the Pirates, sophomore number 3, Cade Downing. For the Tigerhawks, junior number 20, Caleb White. For the Pirates, junior number 10, Sam Jacobs. For the Tigerhawks, junior number 23, Blake Reister. And for the Pirates tonight, sophomore number 24, Colby Bohr. For our Tigerhawks, senior number 32, Will Miller.
All right, great job once again there. Our thanks to once again, our starting address announcer there, Deb Mott, starting lineups for this ball game tonight here on KCTN FM 100. All right, hey, we're getting in the midseason mode, aren't we? Starting lineup, new microphone working. We're live video streaming on KCTN.com, also YouTube and Twitter. Thanks for joining us there. And we're ready to go with game number 2 tonight with North Fayette Valley and Postville. You talk about new kids for Postville, and everybody on the roster here, the numbers are all different. So we're going to have to kind of...
We apologize if we get names wrong, but all the numbers that came out were different than what we expected.
All right, so this is a Postville team, again, young, not a lot of size, playing without Benji Silva tonight, one of their key players they expected back from a season ago, but he'll be back, of course, they're hoping next week. Pirates wearing their away black uniforms, the white Postville, the red trim there, and they have, of course, the Pirate logo on their shorts. Tigerhawks, their home white uniforms. Tigerhawks, their royal blue. They've got that silver trim, black trim as well. And to jump it up will be Reister. And also jumping it up there is Minique. Tip is won there by Minique into the backcourt, and it's picked up by Postville, or North Fayette Valley. And right away, Miller launches a 3, shot no good. And the rebound pulled down there by Postville. And in the offensive end, they try to push it ahead. And the ball is actually overshot, deflected out of there, and the turnover, deflected by the Tigerhawks. So Javier Hernandez will take it out of bounds right in front of us in the far corner. Back out on top to Bohr. Bohr and also Downing, the two kids that played a lot last year. Downing on top. North Fayette Valley comes out here, and they're going to play man-to-man defense. And they hand it back out on top to Minique. Minique drives in the lane, double pump shot, blocked by Will Miller on the help defense. Rebound pulled down there by the Tigerhawks. Back offensively, right side to Ellsburn. Ellsburn, top of the key to Ben Miller. Miller had the good night last night against Crestwood. Left sideline area, they look in the lane, and it is Reister. Back right side now here to Ellsburn, and Ellsburn moved the feet before moving the ball. And again, caught it on the right wing, and that's shuffling it. The ball goes back to Postville on the North Fayette Valley turnover.
And a little pressure here dialed up by the Tiger Hawks, so little man-to-man pressure forced Postville to handle the basketball a little bit.
Minnique, and one of the taller players for Postville, but he'll help bring it up into the offensive end. Left side to Bohr, and Bohr stepped on the center court line. He caught it in the offensive end, but was not fully into the offensive end there, or he was, and then tried to dribble along the center line and actually crossed over with the ball dribbling on the opposite side. And that is a turnover on Postville.
So they've got a turnover. North Fayette Valley's got a turnover. Nobody's got 8 points yet.
Eli Nessa, his first year as coach of the Pirates, a former North Fayette Valley player, by the way. And on the inbounds, North Fayette Valley looking into the lane to Riester, deflected out of there by Postville. They'll take it off the left side. So lots of learning for this Postville team. And inbounds, they get it middle of the lane. Ellsberg, tough shot in traffic, cups in and out, no good. Rebound by Riester, put back shot up and in, just muscled between two defenders, banks it in from the right side. A minute in, and the Tiger Hawks strike first. And here's full court pressure by North Fayette Valley. And across the timeline, Hernandez back out on top to Minnique, who's guarded by Miller. Minnique, they try to spread the court, Postville is. See if they can get some cutters going through. Miller knocks it away from Minnique, but it's picked up by Bohr. He's got a lane to the basket, scores the layup over the rim. So the Tiger Hawks were all getting down to the offensive end.
They were transitioning already, and Kobe Bohr says, I'm just going to take this to the rack.
Never really had the hands on it. Miller, left side in the corner, deep three, left side, short there, launched by Caleb White, but he gets his own rebound. Right side to Ellsburn, 15-footer, it is good. You really see North Fayette Valley, I think, a little more confident in the offensive end tonight than what we saw on Tuesday night.
Yeah, compared to Tuesday, they're shooting the ball with a lot more confidence.
Bohr across the timeline, tries to drive into the lane and deflected from behind by Ellsburn, out of bounds, and it stays down here. Substitution for the Tiger Hawks, number 21, Andre Fuentes, a 6-foot sophomore, checks in. Will Miller checks out. So Fuentes is the first kid off the bench for the Tiger Hawks tonight.
11 points for the Tiger Hawks last night.
And right side, Bohr goes back out on top, and it's deflected by Riester, but I think they're going to call Riester for a foul as Riester jumped that passing lane and got a piece of Downing's arm, so just a little bit late. Riester had the right idea, but it's a foul committed by the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, the Pirates just trying to go over the top on that, and Riester thought he had a hand on it, but made a little contact with the body first.
All right, inbounds, Minnique. And Minnique has it on top, center court circle. Back left side now, and they go on the lane to Bohr. Bohr wants to drive into the lane, and reaching in and knocking the ball away from behind was Ellsburn. Boy, Bohr had a step on him, good recovering defense. And North Fayette Valley, Ellsburn tries to return a favor down low to Riester. Riester was boxing out, as I think expecting Ellsburn to drive in.
Either a drive or a shot, and tried to dump it inside to Riester. Riester wasn't expecting that
and
at all.
The ball goes out of bounds, and a turnover by the Tiger Hawks. Downing in the offensive end, on top to Minnique. Left side, and Bohr cutting through. Minnique catches it, facing the basket. Nice slice. 5 out, they cut right to the basket. Minnique scores the layup. We're tied at 4. Back in the offensive end is North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn has it right wing. Tiger Hawks facing a zone defense by Postville. And you see Hernandez really helping in the lane. Ellsburn jump steps into the lane, has the ball knocked out of there by Bohr. White tries to save it. The ball is still deflected out of there and ends up on the other side of the court, where it's finally tracked down by Riester and the Tiger Hawks. Miller, left side, open for 3, launches it, circles in and out, no good. Rebound off the left side to White. Top of the key, Fuentes open for 3, got it! And it's 7-4, Tiger Hawks in the lead, and that's a nice spark off the bench.
And Fuentes shot that with a lot of confidence, drained it, held the arm up there, says we're gonna score tonight.
Downing, they spread the court at the free throw line, cut off there, back out on top to Bohr. Bohr, top of the key, goes off the pick, top of the key for 3, and got it. So North Fayette Valley here, giving up the 3 to Bohr. We're tied here at 7. Back out on top, right side Fuentes. He's open right wing for 3. It's off the back of the rim, high shot. Rebound coming in was White, loses the hands on it, goes out of bounds, and goes back to Postville. So Postville having some success in their spread offense.
Yeah, they're spreading it out, almost going 5 out or 4 out, 1 in, and just looking to attack, looking to slash, look to create. The kick-out's been there. They've hit a 3 from the outside, so good offense so far by the Pirates.
Riester and White check out for North Fayette Valley. Into the ball game will be number 24, Braden Capel, a 6'1 senior, his first appearance. Also coming back in as well is Will Miller. Right side Hernandez in the corner, bounce pass in the lane, cutting through is number 10 into the game in San Jacob, scores the layup. It's up and in, and here's a timeout by North Fayette Valley. Great start for the Pirates. They lead 9-7. Timeout taken here by NFV. Let's take this break.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. we would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
So a good start for Postville here, leading 9-7 with 4:20 to go in our first quarter. And they are getting good looks and good cuts to the basket.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job, and North Fayette Valley is going to have to tighten up their defense a little bit here, keep Postville out of that lane.
So back in the offensive end, the Tiger Hawks back on top of the key to Fuentes. Fuentes right side and works it there to Cale Burrow, who just checked in. Baseline, jump shot offered there from the right baseline, taken by Capel, shot no good. Off the back of the rim, and the rebound pulled down by the Pirates. Back in the offensive end is Minique. Drives in the lane, the layup. It is up. It is in. Fouled, count the basket. And Minique has been good on the drive. Postville scored 20 points in the ball game against Southwind the other night. They've got 11 right now, halfway through the first quarter.
Well, and I'm sure they're going, this is great for a quarter, but we have to be able to sustain this. But they're having a great start to this ball game.
Free throw by Minique. It is no good, and the rebound by Will Miller pulled it down from the left. In the offensive end, they go in the lane to, once again, Capel. Covered, left side. Miller for three. Shot no good. Rebound deflected out of there. Picked up by Minique. It was short on the shot. Postville back out on top here now to Bohr. North Fayette Valley continues man-to-man. At some point, you wonder if they're going to go to the 1-3-1.
Yeah, I assume they're going to try to switch it up here on them. They've been slicing this man apart so far.
Right side, Javier Hernandez drives baseline, tried to wrap it in the corner there to Jacobs, and an errant throw. I don't know if Hernandez ever really got a good hand on it there. Tried to push it along the baseline, and the ball sails out of bounds.
He elevated, and that ball just came off and just kept raising. Over top of the student section over here for North Fayette Valley.
All right, another score. Edco has opened things up against Calamus Wheatland. They actually led 41-22 at the half. It's now 56-37 as they go to the fourth quarter there. Will Miller, high post, tried to bounce it in the lane to Richter, and Richter had his man sealed, but the pass a little out in front, goes off the hands there, and it goes back to the Pirates.
And the Pirates are playing with a lot of confidence right now. They're getting to the basket. North Fayette Valley's got to get a stop, get back in their offensive set, run it, get those open looks.
So number 5 is in the ballgame for Postville, and I don't think that's Tanner Rose as the ball comes into the offensive end.
Yeah, I'm not sure who number 5 is, but he is in the game now, so we'll try to get a name on him.
So the ball goes back to Postville. Bohr has it and brings it out right side here and tries to go back out on top to Minique. And you see North Fayette Valley trying to trap out of the man-to-man now. Jacobs right side to Bohr. Bohr in the lane, trying to go down low there, and there's a reach-in foul over top. And the reach-in foul committed by North Fayette Valley. So I think you see trying to, once again, turn up the pressure, North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, you see North Fayette Valley is staying in this man-to-man, but now they're trying to trap out of it. Now they're trying to get those turnovers, force something here, get Postville out of their comfort zone.
Substitution, checking out for NFV is Bryce Ellsburn. And Fuentes comes back into the ballgame. Inbounds Bohr, open right side for three, graces the side of the rim. Missed it from the right wing. Rebound pulled down by Capel. Back in the offensive end, North Fayette Valley turns it over. They had the sideline break there. Miller tried to lead Richter, overshot him, and they turn it over.
And that's a couple times they've had Richter right down the middle of the lane and not able to get the ball in his hands.
So they'll bring it back left side now here, and Postville turns it over at center court. And again in the offensive end, it is stopping his dribble is White, loses the ball, picked up there by Postville. And as they try to lead the break, they throw the ball away, trying to push it ahead. And turnover by Postville.
Yeah,
so the Pirates, we want to run.
Yeah, they exchanged turnovers there, and I thought Postville did a nice job of stopping the Tiger Hawks, getting the ball. Then they tried to push it up, and I think they got a little fast. I don't know if they're ready for that yet, but they're trying to push the tempo here.
So the ball goes back there to North Fayette Valley. Down by 4 here in this opening quarter. And they bring it back now left side, left wing area. And driving baseline, Fuentes has the shot blocked by Hernandez for Postville, but Fuentes goes to the right side, misses the reverse layup, and the rebound cleared by, once again, North Fayette Valley. So back into the offensive end Postville clears the rebound, and there's a foul as that ball comes into the offensive end.
And that foul's on Will Miller. He just checked back into the last dead ball, and that foul's up at half court. Doesn't affect the play at all. Just a reaching foul, a silly first foul for him.
And it is the 4th foul on North Fayette Valley. Here's the 1-3-1. Miller plays the top, deflects it away to Fuentes. There's the layup. I'm a bit surprised that North Fayette Valley didn't go to this right away, but now Miller plays the top of this, and it's more of a 1-2-2 right now, but he knocks the ball away at center court from Bohr and nearly turns it over. I'm just surprised that North Fayette Valley didn't come out here and try to press the young guards of North Fayette
try to
Valley.
force these guards out of their comfort zone, but now you can see they've got a guy up on the ball. They've got two guys ready to trap on either side. It's about a half-court 1-2-2 right now. And there's a steal by Capel.
Yep, Capel picks up the loose basketball and tried to leave Fuentes and overshot him. They had the fast break there, but they throw it away. Score to pass along at the end of the first quarter. Turkey Valley leads Clayton Ridge 11-6 at the end of one. A Turkey Valley team that does return 4 starters, but they lose their top scorer from a season ago.
Lose their top scorer, but defensive battle right now up there at Turkey Valley.
And I'm sure they have a good game plan there as well. By the way, Easton Valley defeated Starmont tonight in girls basketball, 41-25, the final score there. Meanwhile, we return to action here, and I think we've got a jump ball as the ball was lost at the free throw line extended, but it goes back to the Pirates.
Yeah, coming back to the Pirates here, who's holding on to a 2-point lead, 11-9, a minute and a half here in our first quarter.
Trying to kind of survive this early Pirate run. Downing against that spread defense by North Fayette Valley on top. They continue to zone things up. Losing the basketball is Jacobs, picked up there by Eristra. They turn it over. Here's Miller back into the game. Ben Miller drives between 2 defenders, takes a tough shot leaning in, no good, but fouled on the drive in. And he'll go to the free throw line for 2. So North Fayette Valley, they want to go up tempo, no doubt about that in this ball game. However, you've got to get the ball in the defensive end. You got to keep the ball there out of the middle of the lane in order to get running.
And that's where Postville's been having their success, getting in the middle of the lane. And when they do draw attention down there, they can kick it out, and they've hit a couple of threes. So that's been a positive for them. North Fayette Valley's got to make some adjustments.
Free throw there, good, and the Tiger Hawks back within 1. By the way, number 5 is Cletus Eulenhock. He is a senior, I believe. Free throw there, good. So both free throws made by Miller, tying the game at 11. And the CJ is what they call him. He's listed as Cletus.
Cletus Eulenhock, CJ.
And now in the inbounds, Postville, jump ball there forced. They take actually a timeout to avoid a turnover. So with 1:16 left in the opening act, now tied at 11. A little spurt by NFV. Let's take this timeout. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns Family Dealerships. We get people driving to our dealerships from many different towns, counties, even states to make Browns their hometown dealer. We have 4 convenient locations in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, and Victory Ford in Dyersville. Check us out online at 4browns.com.
Postville taking their first timeout, 32nd timeout, 1:16 left in the quarter, another boy score. Key High leading Central at the half, 29-28. So this is interesting. You've got North Fayette Valley, a lot of new faces, but being challenged here early against Postville. You have Clayton Ridge down by 5 at the end of the first quarter against a Turkey Valley team that figures to be in the mix in the conference, but maybe not at the top of the conference. And Key High leading Central 29-28 in a Warrior team that's missing some scores from a season ago.
Missing a few guys, you bet.
So North Fayette Valley, the 1-3-1, and now in the offensive end, Bohr handles finally the pressure, but it's stripped out of there by Ben Miller. Miller leads the break to Will Miller. Ben to Will. Will scores the layup from the right side. And since the Tiger Hawks have picked up pressure, it's a 6-0 run.
Yeah, they got themselves back into this all based on that defensive pressure. And Postville's having a hard time getting that ball into the lane where they wanted it.
You know, this is more of a 1-2-2 starting out in the half court, and here's another steal. Jacobs tried to work it to Eulenhock, intercepted. White to Miller. Miller back to Miller, and Miller scores. That's, by the way, Ben to Will. Back-to-back assists for Ben to Will, and they lead by 4. So this is a quick 8-0 spurt. Jacobs. And right side, Sam Jacobs into the offensive end. Gets it ahead to Bohr. To Eulenhock in the corner to Hernandez. Tiger Hawks really trying to trap here. Downing has it right side, drives into the lane, behind the back dribble, knocked out of there. Loose ball picked up by Hernandez to Bohr. 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Jacobs back to Downing. They don't get a shot off. Nice defensive end of the quarter for North Fayette Valley. An 8-0 spurt. They now lead 15-11 at the end of 1. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports. Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, or Emily Bazin today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency. Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. Ethan Kane Construction. If it don't drain, call Ethan Kane. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Clayton County Recycling of Monona. And by Car Auto Group. Online at KARAutogroup.com. So we've played one quarter, 15-11, North Fayette Valley in the lead, but an 8-0 run to close the quarter for the Tiger Hawks, Coach.
Yeah, Postville's doing a nice job there the first quarter, and now the Tiger Hawks have made some adjustments, switched the defense up, playing that 1-2-2 half court, and just giving them fits, not letting them get into the half court set.
You see them more aggressive defensively. In the offensive end, it is North Fayette Valley. Fuentes starts the quarter. Also out there for them as well will be Ellsburn, Richter, White, and Ben Miller. And they try to go in the lane to White, deflected out of there, but he tracks it down in the far right corner, tries to drive baseline, and a pushing call there on Postville, just their second foul. Hernandez, Minnique starts this quarter, along with Jacobs, Downing, and Bohr. I believe we got all five out there for the Pirates, and they'll take it off the right side. NFV will off the right side of the basket. Ben Miller on top to Fuentes. Second foul, again, right side. Here's Miller. Step behind the arc for three. Got it from the right side. More flow tonight offensively. And it's 18-11, a 10-0 run right now for NFV.
Yeah, that natural progression and hitting shots in rhythm right now.
Minnique gets it to Downing. Downing back out on top to Bohr. Bohr left side for three. He's open. Shot no good. There's a foul underneath, and this is on Sam Jacobs pushing underneath the basket on the left side. Now, Postville again, quickly into the offensive end, but I don't think they want to take that first open shot they get.
I know that the defense has been really pressuring by the Tiger Hawks, but that first open shot that's, kind of open, but it's a quick pass, I think they want to keep moving that ball, work the clock a little bit.
The old saying is you can always get that shot in the offense.
Yeah, you can.
Capel checks in for NFV. Ben Miller checks out. We approach the 7-minute mark of our first half. Richter, high post. Kicks into the corner to Fuentes, but an errant pass, and it's tracked down there by Downing, and a steal for Postville. That's a turnover, and that one goes to Richter. Back right side, Downing splits the defense, drives in, one running right-handed layup. No good. It was altered there by Richter. And as they tried to push it ahead of the pack, Ellsburn had the ball intercepted, and he threw it almost directly to Minnique. And as Minnique comes into the offensive end, he's fouled, and the foul committed there by Fuentes.
And I think Minnique was just as surprised by that pass as anybody else because it was right to him.
So a turnover by North Fayette Valley. And in the backcourt, we've got a reach-in foul, and that's committed there by Fuentes. So that's a couple of quick whistles against Fuentes. And again, you want to be aggressive. I get that. But you got to be careful with the reaching.
Yeah, Fuentes, the sophomore here at the top of this. The other one that plays the top of it is Will Miller, who's out of the game right now.
Second foul we mentioned, so he'll check out. Ben Miller comes in. Coach Cranbeer and some of the coaches, and Coach Detbrun for years has been like that. You get two fouls, I tend to keep you on the bench for the half.
I want to get that third one.
Minnique caught in the air, nowhere to go. Throws it away along the sideline, intercepted by Capel. Went up in the air with nowhere to throw. And the ball goes back there to North Fayette Valley. Miller kicks into the corner, deep left side. And they work it back to Miller. Left side open for three. Off the back of the rim. Coming in to try to get the rebound was White. Actually, Ellsburn got a hand on it. And then the ball deflected out of bounds. It goes out of bounds actually off of White trying to track it down. And the ball goes back there to Postville.
And NFV sets up here in their 1-2-2. They're looking to trap up by the half court. And the two guys in the back are just kind of playing center field, picking off the ball.
Minnique, right side, bounces, knocked away by Richter, stolen away. Richter read it well. Here's a steal. Ben Miller drives in, tries to swoop it up with the left hand. Shot no good. Richter the rebound up and in. Miller, well, as the old Coach Youngblood would say, dollar move and a nickel shot.
Nickel shot, but nice put back there by Richter, picking up the junk.
And Richter scores the putback to put him back up by 9, a 12-0 run. Jacobs on top, 6 minutes left in the half. Left side to Minnique. Minnique, top of the key. Back over to Jacobs. Jacobs double team trying to step through it. Somehow gets the ball to Bohr on the right side. In the corner, Dominique traveled with the basketball. He did right in front of us as he moved the feet before moving the ball. And another turnover by the Pirates, who are now struggling mightily against this pressure.
They're up to 13 turnovers. They had 10 in that first quarter, 3 in this young second quarter already.
Will Miller comes in. Checking out for them will be Caleb White for North Fayette Valley. Bit of a shorter bench tonight for the Tiger Hawks. And a good run right now for North Fayette Valley. Postville, man-to-man defense now here. In the lane, cutting through Capel. Little fadeaway 6-footer, too strong. That was a nice cut. Nice feed from Ellsburn, but too strong off the back of the rim. Downing to Minicue. Pulls up, 8-foot baseline shot. Aired it out from right to left. Will Miller read it well, catches it up in the air. Ben Miller back offensively to Ellsburn. Right side, and they work it back out on top with Ellsburn. Ellsburn swings it to Capel. They're trying to move things around here. Ellsburn has a lane to the basket. Stopped on the left block, bounces it back to Reister. A lot of traffic. An errant pass, loose ball on the floor, picked up by Bohr as the Pirates get the turnover. Back left side, Minicue ahead of the pack. North Fayette Valley gets back, but Bohr left side fires up the three. Cups in and out. Rebound by Miller and a timeout. We need a break. Everybody catch their breath. 4:58 left in the half. Tiger Hawks lead 20-8. Timeout on the court.
Top Gun Collision Center knows hunting season is over, but the Deere still have a lot of tags to fill. If you've been tagged by anything, pull into the stoplight at Top Gun. That's it. Bob and his technicians have over 35 years experience and will handle everything. We write the estimate, take photos, and follow the factory engineered repaired procedures to fix your vehicle quickly and, most important, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. While you're there, ask Bob about his community and veteran discount program. Call Bob at 563-964-9899. That's 563-964-9899.
At Veterans Memorial Hospital Birthing Center, we offer personalized, family-centered care in a safe environment, aiming for the ultimate goal of a healthy newborn and mother. We offer a variety of services throughout a woman's pregnancy, from 4D ultrasound to Whirlpool deliveries. Our birthing center proudly achieved an incredibly low, unplanned C-section rate of less than 5%. Our delivering providers and staff will strive to follow your laboring and birthing wishes to the best of our ability. We look forward to being with you every step of the way throughout life's journey.
So again, our score 20-11. North Fayette Valley in the lead. Again, this is a 12-0 run since an early 11-7 lead for Postville. So actually a 13-0 run if we do our math right. Your math teacher, 20 minus 7, carry the 2.
We're there. 13-point run.
So the ball goes back there to North Fayette Valley. And it will be Ellsburn bringing it up into the offensive end for the Tiger Hawks. And North Fayette Valley took that timeout. Miller cuts through the lane, catches it on the baseline. Had he been there a little earlier, he would have had a shot there.
He would have had a layup,
They clear out. Will Miller drives in. Strong move from the right side. Shot no good, but fouled on the drive in by Sam Jacobs. And Jacobs is going to give up some size there to Will Miller, and a good athletic drive to the basket by Miller.
And they're going to say this is a shooting foul, so that's the second foul. They put the foul on Bohr, but I don't think that's who this foul is on because he wasn't involved in that play.
Unless Bohr reached in from the side somewhere that we didn't see. Will Miller's free throw, and that is way off to the right. Banked it long and missed it. He'll have another opportunity. 4:40 left in our half. And again, the Pirates have not scored this second quarter. Second free throw, that's off to the right as well. But Reister muscles his way in, offensive rebound, putback no good. And the putback is blocked as the rebound pulled down there by Miller from the top of the key. He misses the putback. And now Ben Miller drives in. His little one-handed runner no good. Ben Miller gets the rebound back to Reister. He drives between two defenders and muscles it up and in. Well, the Tiger Hawks outworking the Pirates that trip down. They've doubled up the game now.
Yeah, for sure. They just keep relentless on that offensive board and finally got a bucket out of it.
Back out on top, Bohr. Free throw line to Jacobs. Right side to Minicue. Minicue, double team, back out on top to Jacobs. Jacobs between two defenders, loses the ball, but tried to go to Downing late and throws it behind Downing. It's another turnover, and the ball goes back to North Fayette Valley. So since the Tiger Hawks have upped the pressure here, Postville has not scored.
Yeah, Coach Ness has got to be frustrated, having a lead in the first quarter and just watching it slip away, and not being able to put the ball in the basket right now.
Halfway through the second quarter, on top, Ellsburn. Postville, again, man-to-man defense. In North Fayette Valley, you see Coach Cranbeer wanting them to move the ball a little quicker on offense here.
I think Reister had his guy sealed and had the advantage, and they aren't getting it to him. He's like, get him the ball. He's got him open.
Ben Miller, right side, and Reister posting up Minicue, muscles it up over him, leaves it short. Will Miller tried to tip up the shot in the air, no good. Reister the rebound, put back, it is up, no good, but fouled. So they finally got what they were looking for. That shot went off the front of the rim, and at the free throw line will be Reister for 2.
I think Coach Cranberry is hollering for, get it to the post. He's got him sealed. He's got position. And they're just not throwing that entry pass. That they've got the defense in front, and they're afraid to throw that thing over the top.
This is the third game of the week for North Fayette Valley, and Coach Cranberry in his pregame talk, as that free throws off the back of the rim, bounces high and away, said that one thing he wanted to see out of his team was getting off to a better start. They had not gotten off to good starts the last 2 nights, and I'll make that 3 in a row.
Yeah, that first half of that first quarter just kind of sluggish and having a hard time, but I think that change of defense has really energized these Tiger Hawks.
Caleb White has checked back into the game for the Tiger Hawks. Second free throw by Reister. That free throw is good, and it's 23-11 right now. But they've really gotten their offense going here because of their defense. Bohr, backcourt, double team, able to go to Minikue. Minikue has it left side and again goes right side to Downing. Downing in the corner now to Hernandez. He drives in, shot blocked by Reister, but Hernandez tracks down his rebound in the middle of the lane. Good job by Hernandez, who's quick along the baseline. Bohr back to Hernandez, launches the 3 left side, circles around, got it to stay down. They'll take it. Stops the 16-0 run, and it's now 23-14. And quickly at the other end, Caleb White. Postville doesn't get back defensively. White scores the layup. The scoreboard was wrong, and it should say now 25-14. Here's Downing, splits the defense, drives in, offensive foul. Reister sets in the middle of the lane. Bohr drove in too far. And a good job by Reister defensively. That's a turnover as well against the Pirates.
Yep, a turnover there. Colby Bohr initiated that contact. Nice job by Reister to take that, go to the floor, get the foul. Just a change of possession here, turnover against the Pirates.
And it will be, once again, Ben Miller taking it out of bounds. Substitution, number 11, Javier Hernandez. Javier Hernandez is actually number 2.
So we don't know who number 11 is, but we'll figure it out for you.
All right. Ball goes back there, too. Once again, Postville defensively against North Fayette Valley zone. Will Miller clears out. Nice drive to the basket. Oh, he took an extra step. Had he went straight up, it would have been impossible and one. But he traveled going into the step. The turnover gives it there, too. Postville.
He knew he had his defender in the air, but he tried to step around him to get the bucket instead of just going up into him, getting possible bucket and a foul.
Boys final tonight. Edco has defeated Calamus Wheatland. Final score of that ball game, 76-61.
Will
Meanwhile,
Miller, he picked it off here at half court out of the trap and finishes strong. Bucket by Will Miller.
So Will Miller in transition. Here's another steal picked up by Ben Miller. Leads the break. Nice pass right side to White. Double pump lamp. Hangs in the air. The defender goes by and he banks it up and in. And now a timeout taken by Postville. So it continues for North Fayette Valley getting some transition opportunities. They lead 29-14. Timeout, Pirates. Let's take this break.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. Your health affects every aspect of your life. And here at Clayton Drug, we are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We deliver a range of services with options to meet your individual needs. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing, to your home or mail delivery, online prescription refill, and a prescription loyalty program. We also have personal and home healthcare items available. Clayton Drug connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to service all in between.
So a 30-second timeout. That's taken there by the Pirates. Again, our score, it is 29-14. 11-7. Postville is in the lead midway through the first quarter. And right now, obviously, it is North Fayette Valley 22-3 run.
And it's been their defense. You know, it's all started with their defense, and that's led to transition baskets.
Across the timeline, working into traffic there was, again, Jacobs, I believe, loses the ball to Will Miller, and he tried to dunk it, and he's blocked by the rim. The rim denies Will Miller. Back in the offensive end is Downing. Downing drives right side, and a blocking call there on Reister. They're going to call Reister. Had the right idea, just slid over late, and Downing will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Well, you saw Coach Cranberry maybe right in front of us. One of those deals, if you're going to dunk it, you better make it, right?
You better put it down, you bet. And I don't know if he just didn't have enough time to get his feet right, but he was just a hair short on that dunk.
1:52 to go here in our half. And substitution, Reister checks out, and Fuentes comes back into the ball game for the Tiger Hawks. 1:52 again left in our half. 15-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Coming up at the half, we'll talk with our girls' coaches tonight. As a North Fayette Valley coach, Jim Culkin sitting right beside us, getting ready to talk. Free throw there, long, back of the rim, and it rolls out. Rebound, Eulenhoek tried to save it on top, but it goes into the hands of North Fayette Valley and Fuentes, so they turn it over. And here's right side, Caleb White carried the basketball, drove into the lane. He saw a hole driving right side, but he carried the basketball. White's used to running through the hole.
Yeah, he's used to it. I got the ball. I got to go through this hole. But he forgot he got to put the ball down first before he moved the feet.
Turkey Valley leads Clayton Ridge at the half, 22-16 at the half of that game.
Now, offense is sluggish there for the Eagles.
That is the type of game Turkey Valley wants to play tonight. And here's North Fayette Valley getting a turnover, intercepted by Ellsburn. Ellsburn to Miller. Miller's layup, no good, but he's fouled on the way up. And he'll go to the free throw line for 2. The shot never did get up to the rim. Will Miller to the free throw line for 2.
And you saw Will Miller went up strong, laying it over the front of the rim, not trying to throw this one down, and gets the foul, gets the free throws.
You can see Miller, the athlete that they have, that's the reason why he plays the top of the 1-3-1.
Exactly.
Free throw off the back of the rim, and they'll get another opportunity.
His height, his length, they all lend themselves well to the top of that 1-3-1.
Downing checks out, and we have another player coming into the ball game for Postville. I believe that may be number 30 coming in, Jacob White, I believe. So that free throw, no good. They missed them both, and we have a foul on North Fayette Valley on the missed free throw.
So it must have been a push in the back on the free throw. So we're going to walk to the other end of the court, and we're going to shoot 1-on-1 on the other side.
Capel is called for the foul. That's his second. It is the 8th team foul on North Fayette Valley. I believe this is Jacob White heading to the free throw line for Postville, number 30, and he has a 1-and-1. Foul 94 feet away from the basket. Second free throw first free throw off the front of the rim. He does not get the second, and left it short. White ahead to Miller. Miller back out on top now to White. Ellsburn splits the defense, drives in a little one-handed runner, 8 feet away, soft roll over the side of the rim from the right side. 17-point lead for North Fayette Valley. And here is Minique in the backcourt. Miller almost got a hand on it. Minique able to bring it ahead, though. Into the offensive end. They go middle of the lane, turnaround jump shot. Sam Jacobs from the elbow, 15-footer, good. And that's a good-looking shot when you beat the pressure.
That's a nice shot. You can get the little 15-footer, a little more confidence with that one.
And back out on top is Ellsburn. Inside a minute left in our first half. Top of the key to Ben Miller. Miller back left side now to Will Miller. Right side to Capel. Capel, right baseline, launches the 3. Leaves it short. Gets his own rebound, though, as he followed the side of the rim. Missed. Top of the key, Ben Miller for 3. Got it! A step behind the arc at the top of the key. Tiger Hawks lead by 18. And Ben Miller, one of the top returning shooters in the conference from the outside. Here's Minique and a timeout taken by Postville again as Minique's in a whole lot of trouble. And Coach Nessa going to take a timeout. So with 31 seconds to go in our half, 34-16. That's the lead for North Fayette Valley. Let's take this break.
Take on what Mother Nature throws at you with a John Deere 1 Family or 3E Series tractor. With quick hitch capabilities, you can add rear or front snow blades, a snow blower, and a bundle of other attachments. Work better, faster, and more comfortably this year on a John Deere tractor. Come by your local dealer and see why nothing runs like a Deere. Visit Bodensteiner Implement at one of their 10 Northeast Iowa locations today or request a quote online at bodimp.com.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk On.
So the timeout taken by Postville. Is that the third timeout Postville's used this half?
I think that's why it was a full, because I think Coach Nessa wanted a 30. They're like, you don't have any. All you got's fulls, so you got to take a full.
All right, so again, you continue to instruct his kids there. Takes a timeout because he wanted to avoid the turnover, and a good decision there. So the ball goes back there to Postville. They'll take it out at center court. At the half, you're going to find out who the rest of the players are for us.
I'm going to try, you bet.
And backcourt area again, Postville has it. And trying to dribble between the pressure. I believe that may be White. Left side, that is Minique for 3. Shot no good, banked it way long. Rebound by Ben Miller, leading the outlet there. Will Miller, the layup off the front of the rim. Bladed up nice there, missed the and one possibility. With 14 seconds to go, Will Miller back to the free throw line, and he has been very active. The Miller boys have been here in this second quarter.
Well, and that was great transition there by the Tiger Hawks. They get that ball off the rebound. Everybody's clearing out, getting down, and Will Miller's leading the way there, getting the reception of that nice pass, trying to finish up the hoop.
Free throw, it is good. 35-16 now our score. 19-point lead for the Tiger Hawks. Downing comes back in. Jacob White, I believe, checks out of the ball game for the Pirates as they scored 11 points in the first 4 minutes of this game. Second free throw by Will Miller. It is good, and they now lead by 20. So that's the biggest lead by North Fayette Valley. Backcourt area, Minnique overshot, but does a nice job tracking it down in the backcourt with 8 seconds to go to Downing. Downing back left side to Bohr. 5 seconds to go. Bohr drives in. Little one-handed runner up and in. Nice drive by Bohr attacking the basket, and that's how the first half comes to an end. So for North Fayette Valley, a big second quarter. They've extended things. North Fayette Valley leads Postville at the half, 36-18. When we return, our first half stats and coaching interviews from the girls' game. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
At Al-McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help keep you safe. Did you know light bulbs can reach 300 degrees Fahrenheit and are an often overlooked fire hazard? Overloaded outlets or faulty wires can also cause fires. Never run appliance or extension cords under rugs or furniture, as the cords can overheat and cause a fire. At Al-McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Al-McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Welcome back here. We're at the half. Again, our score, it is 36-18. It is the North Fayette Valley boys leading Postville tonight. Earlier tonight, the North Fayette Valley girls victorious by a final score of 55-27. Coach, again, a good start in this ball game tonight here, and let's talk about the defensive side. And that's where it starts for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. I thought, you're being kind. Maybe after that first time out at 6:26, I agree. We then extended up about 12-2, 14-4. Started kind of getting the pressure going. We get a couple buckets. We're able to get, like you said, the full court, either the zone press or the man-to-man. And I tell you, as much as we made all those bunnies the other night, though, gosh.
That's what we're going to talk about here, because offensively, you guys scored 55 points and probably left a bunch of points on the court.
Tell you what, that's a nice thing, like you said, going into next week with a couple tough ball games. Free throws and some of the shots within 4 or 5 feet, it's, it's contagious sometimes, just like it was the other night when those things are dropping. And it just seemed like there was a lid on it, but hey, girls persevered and still worked through it.
And the bottom line is getting opportunities. I think that's the big thing. Kenlyn Schmidt led you offensively tonight, 17 points. Justine Colley had 12 points for you, and Alyssa Bohr had 9, so there's your balanced scoring again.
Yeah, you've said that the last couple ball games. Sounds like you're kind of the NFV radio right now with all these first 3 games. But, no, you can't complain about that. Those are the 3, 2 starters, and Justine probably was started for about anybody. She was the first girl off the bench last year. So, nice to have that experience, nice to have that luxury. So, yes.
The other thing is, it was good to get a number of kids in this ball game here to get some good minutes in this second half especially.
Agreed. I thought Keely Cranbeer, senior, really played her heart out. Really provided some good minutes there even in the first half. We had a couple people banged up and then got injured during the game, and she did a nice job and continued that all the way through the fourth. But like you said, also getting some of those sophomores some good playing time as well.
All right, what's coming up for you guys now here next week?
Well, we know, if we want to get back in the conference race, you've got Turkey Valley, and we are on the road there Tuesday, and we know Elkader's been playing well. We'll be over there at Elkader on Friday.
All right, we'll talk to you before that game next Friday night. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you very much.
North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jim Calkins talking things over about his Tiger Hawk team. We'll take a break. When our halftime show continues, we'll talk with Postville coach Andy Deering when our halftime show continues after this.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Hi, this is Justin Burnau from Burnau Chevrolet in Monona. I would like to thank all of our customers and local athletes for their business and support. Just like you, we like to have a winning edge over the competition. Stop in today to see how Burnau Chevrolet in Monona makes you the winner. Visit us on our website, birdnow.com, and remember, you got to get to our place, Burnau Chevrolet in Monona. You'll love the way we treat you.
Welcome back once again here to West Union. Again, our final score tonight, halftime score, 36-18 is our score here. It's an 18-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Earlier tonight, the Postville girls dropped a 55-27 decision to North Fayette Valley. We're joined by Coach Andy Deering. Coach, first off, let's talk about here pressure. I mean, that's basically what it boils down to for you guys again.
Yep, and that's kind of what we discussed earlier. I mean, we knew we were going to have to handle the ball and handle the pressure. We knew they were going to bring it at us. Years past, that's been kind of our weakness. And this year I feel like we're in a better position for it, but we just really didn't handle it very well tonight at all. And they mixed it up, too. That's the other some stuff that our girls hadn't seen.
The other thing is about your team, when you did handle the pressure and got into your offense, I think you saw some good things.
Yes, yep, and that's the thing is we got girls that we can use inside, and they do a nice job for us in there. It's just getting the ball to that point. Once we get to that point, I feel like we handle ourselves fine. And give ourselves some opportunity to score a little bit more.
All right, offensively, obviously that kind of relates to a tough shooting night for you guys, a tough night from the free throw line as well.
Yes, yep. Free throws have not been our forte lately. I mean, we've really been struggling with them, and we shoot them all the time. And in practice, they shoot them well, so I don't know if it's just the pressure on themselves, the conditioning, the higher nerves, or what it is.
Well, one thing you had mentioned when we were talking in the Chalk Talk is when the pressure defense, it almost seems to your team kind of quickens up.
Yep,
and maybe that's part of it there. You don't want to quicken up.
Right. We want to play our game. That's what I tell them. We don't want teams to try to speed us up because then, we get out of our comfort zone of that, and we've been trying to get past that comfort zone, extend our comfort zone of a little bit faster and play better at that speed.
All right, Sierra Mose led you with 9 points. Kimberly Musia had 6 points for you there, and that's good to see, but obviously, you need more girls involved in the scoring there, but let's start with the guard play tonight as far as offensively.
Yep, and tonight our guards, they were frustrated, obviously, because of the pressure they were seeing. So I think that had something to do with their shooting and their scoring tonight. They had been shooting a little bit better than that, and they didn't get their open outside shots that they normally did. I felt like they forced a little bit more than they should have, especially when we have our posts inside, and we're looking to feed them. And the inside-out game for us has been working better, and that's where they're starting to knock down their shots.
And I know you got some good hustle minutes off the bench from a number of players tonight.
Yes, we did. Yep. The girls that come off the bench really do work. Timp has done a really good job for us in there. Miller tonight did a heck of a good job coming in and gave us, a lot of minutes. And that's the thing is all these girls are right at the same level, and that's why I tell them, I'm like, there's only 5 girls that I can play at a time, and I put all of you out there if I could, but it's hard to when they're all at the same level.
All right, what's coming up for you guys now here?
So next week, Tuesday, we face Key High, and looking forward to that. We want a good practice on Monday to prep for them, and we're looking forward to playing Key.
All right, good luck to you guys. We'll catch up with you guys.
Yep, sounds good. Thank
Postville
you.
girls basketball coach Andy Deering on his Pirate team as they dropped a 55-27 decision earlier tonight. We'll take a quick break. When we return, first half stats and second half action. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. Ethan Kane Construction. If it don't drain, call Ethan Kane. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Clayton County Recycling of Monona. And by Car Auto Group. Online at karautogroup.com. All right, we've been jamming with the band tonight. At the half, 36-18, Postville in the lead. Now going into the fourth quarter, Keyhigh leads Central 43-41. At the half, Turkey Valley leads Clayton Ridge 22-16. Edco has defeated Kalamazoo-Wheatland tonight 76-61. We're joined by Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the first half totals, and let's start here first off for North Fayette Valley.
North Fayette Valley is led by Ben Miller with 8, Will Miller with 8, 7 points for Blake Reister, 5 points for Andre Fuentes, 4 points for Caleb White, and 4 points for Bryce Ellsburn. They shot 44% in the first half, 11 of 23 from the field, 48%, 3 of 9 behind the arc, and 5 of 10 from the free throw line for 50%. For the Pirates, they were led by Kobe Bohr with 7, 4 points for Minique, 4 points for Jacobs, 3 points for Javier Hernandez. They shot 50% from the field, 2 of 6 behind the arc, 6 of 10 inside, 0 of 3 from the free throw line.
All right, so obviously the difference of this ball game is when the pressure was turned up by North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, Postville ended up with 20 turnovers here in the first half. North Fayette Valley has 11 on their own, but I think that pressure has been the difference there for the Tiger Hawks.
So it will be Postville's basketball to start the second half. Bohr, also out there will be Minique, Jacobs, Hernandez, and we're missing one other guy there in the corner, and I believe that's Downing. Yep, all right. Downing, and how can we miss Downing? Got those neon green shoes.
You bet.
Or neon yellow, I guess that is, isn't it?
Fluorescent yellow.
Fluorescent yellow?
Fluorescent
I'm not
yellow,
good on the
Yeah, they're bright. We can see them from here.
For North Fayette Valley, Will Miller, Ben Miller. Also out there will be Reister, Ellsburn, and White. So there's the starting 5 out there for both these teams. 18-point lead for North Fayette Valley. They continue with more of that 1-2-2 pressure. High post area, Jacobs turns. The shot blocked by Ben Miller. He had hit one from there earlier. Ben Miller anticipated it, blocks it. And back into the offensive end is North Fayette Valley. And in the offensive end, catching it was Will Miller on the right side. And he stepped into a 3-point shot and traveled with the basketball.
Yeah, getting those steps down, but he had the ball before he stepped and took them both. That's turnover here for the Tiger Hawks.
And again, you'll see Will Miller play the top of that 1-2-2 and extend it into the backcourt. Hernandez across the timeline to to Marroquin. And driving in the lane there is going to be Bohr. Takes a tough contested shot, no good, and White outjumps everybody. Getting the rebound there for North Fayette Valley. Will Miller to Ben Miller. Back out on top in the lane. Reister, nice entry pass, pump fakes, muscles up the shot. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. In a 3-point opportunity for Reister. They called that foul on the floor? No.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that was a nice finish by Reister. And they're going to take that bucket away from him.
Give it to him, huh?
Yeah, give him the bucket.
Off the right side, inbounds to Will Miller. So they come up empty. Here's Ben Miller right in front of us. Right side for 3. Circles around. Got it to stay down. Well, they'll take the 3 instead of the 2. And it's 39-18. Tiger Hawks with their biggest lead of the night. And across the timeline is, once again, Minique. Back left side to Downing. Downing been quiet for him offensively tonight. Tries to dribble between a couple of defenders. Saves it on top to Minique. Minique right side to Bohr. High post area, Sam Jacobs. Right side, Hernandez. Right side for 3. Shot no good. He stepped into it again. We see a focus on that because he caught the ball, but he's not dribbling or anything. He's stepping into the shot, and that's traveling.
And you know, you teach kids that when you're going through drills to get your feet set and step with that shooting foot, but they're catching the ball, then getting their feet set and trying to step into it, and that's just a shuffle of the feet.
Ellsburn checks out. Fuentes into the ball game for the Tiger Hawks, their first substitution of the second half. Fuentes, top of the key, right side to Ben Miller. Miller pushes it baseline to Reister. Reister on the right side, back over top of the key to Fuentes. Left wing area now, open 3-point shot. Will Miller misses it right side. Reister jumps up, gets the rebound, saves it to Ben Miller. Right side for 3, circled around, no good. Rebound by White, put back up and good. So White puts it in from the right side. All these guys have hops, don't they for NFV?
White's not that tall, but man, did he get up for that offensive rebound.
They lead by 23. Bohr beats the pressure, takes it all the way into the lane, and he's bodied by White driving in. The foul is called on the drive by Bohr at the free throw line. So a 23-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Postville, you see them kind of being worn down here a little bit. Not a deep team.
Yeah, not real deep, and we talked to Coach Nessa about having some spurts of greatness, but then having those lulls, and I think this is another one of those lulls where they're just not scoring. They're not doing anything.
Only scored 3 points the entire second half against Southwind. Inbounds to Downing, pulls up from just off the elbow. 15-footer, no good. Missed it left side. Reister trying to track down the rebound. Comes up empty, and it's picked up there by Minique. Reister ended up on the floor, but now losing the basketball on top is Jacobs. Here's a fast break opportunity. Fuentes drops the ball, but tried to regroup back and called for traveling. Now, Bohr let up as he was driving in, conceding the layup, and that is a great example of never letting up because Fuentes ended up working himself for a shot when after he lost the ball there, it should have been a stop.
Yeah, it should have been an easy stop for Postville.
Downing back left side in the corner, so Postville takes advantage of the turnover, as it turns out, by North Fayette Valley. Minnique has it back out on top. Right side Hernandez. He's got a lane to the basket. Try to flip it in the lane. He does. Shot by Jacobs. Blocked out of there by Ben Miller. Minnique picks up the loose ball. Left side for three off the front of the rim. Rolled short. Fuentes gets it ahead to Miller. Miller catches it. 2 steps. Lays it up and in. That's a textbook fast break there. 25-point lead for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, they've got that figured out. North Fayette Valley is definitely good on transition and finishing around the hoop.
I think this is a Postville team that wants to play a slower pace. Here's another steal. Ben Miller to Fuentes. Fuentes misses the left-handed layup. Follows it up. Misses it again. Will Miller the rebound. Put back. It is no good. Ends up on the floor. Gives a kind of wink to the official looking at him, wondering how I was not fouled.
How did I not get any contact on that?
And back in the offensive end is Postville. Left side, Bohr open left wing for three. It's off the back of the rim. High rebound picked outside the lane by Reister. Out of action, not a lot of scoring for Postville. Ben Miller, wide open right side for three. They call traveling. He did. He traveled into the shot. They wave off that shot, and the ball goes back to Postville.
Yeah, that little hop before you shoot,
Yep.
and then you elevate. That's the travel. You got to get those feet set.
Fuentes checks out. Caleb White back into the ball game for the Tiger Hawks. They lead by 25 right now. 4:57 left here in our third. They have scored the first 7 points of this third quarter. Minnique, dangerous pass there from Hernandez, but he gets it, drives, little elbow jumper, 15 feet away, no good. Reister gets the rebound and comes over top of Minnique, but I think Minnique is called for the foul underneath. May have bumped his right shoulder a little bit, but the foul is called there on the Pirates.
Yeah, I think Reister had good control of that rebound and just made some contact there with Minnique. Minnique in the wrong place, the wrong time.
Well, that's the 4th foul on Minnique, so he played over 3 minutes with those 3 fouls here, so he'll have to check out. Again, not a deep team anyway. Number 5 into the ball game.
That's C.J. Ulenhock.
Yep. On the roster is Cletus Ulenhock, but CJ's
goes by CJ.
Yeah, that's all right. I get that. And Ben Miller has it on top. Left side, Ellsburn in the corner. High post area, Reister just outside the lane. 15-footer left it short. Rebound pulled down there. Line drive shot, and the rebound pulled down by Postville. Backcourt Downing. Downing falls to the floor, somehow saves it over to Bohr. Bohr brings it across the timeline. Bohr drives in, step back 8-foot shot. 10-foot shot, hit at 8-foot distance. It's short. And the rebound pulled down there. Here's Ben Miller offensively. Catches it right side, open for three. Got it! He stepped into that one just fine.
That one he got, you bet.
46-18. 4-minute mark in our third quarter. They have scored the first 10 points of this third quarter. And here's another steal. Hernandez threw it on top, intercepted. There's the layup there by, once again, Ben Miller. And another timeout taken by Postville. So the Tigers here, Tiger Hawks that is, on a run. 12-0 run to start the half. They lead 48-18. Let's take this break.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
Gardavillo Auto and Tire is a full automotive service shop that offers tire sales and repairs. We have 24-hour gas and diesel pumps where you can pay at the pump, a tire truck and mobile service vehicle for roadside and on-the-farm assistance, and a semi-wrecker so no rig is too big. Check out our current tire rebates by stopping into Gardavillo Auto and Tire or call 563-964-2005. That's 563-964-2005.
So we return to action here. 3:53 left in our third quarter, and the Tiger Hawks, I think this is exactly what Coach Kramer, this is how he wanted to start the game.
Yeah, this is the kind of up-tempo and attacking the basket and playing aggressive defense that he wants from the start, and they got to figure out how to do that every night.
2 minutes to go, and Keyhigh leads Central 58-57 at the 2-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, Hernandez caught in the corner, tries to get out of it, and the ball goes back here to the Tiger Hawks. Or correction, to the Pirates. Knocked out of bounds by the Tiger Hawks. You saw Coach Nessa taking that timeout. He's got one timeout to use yet. And this is what he talked about, what happened, he thought, the other night in the ball game, is maybe the effort in that second half wasn't there like it was in the first half. And back out on top here is now Bohr. Because one thing you want to do is you want your team, no matter what the score, to play hard for 4 quarters. Bohr drives in, takes a contested shot, but fouled on the way in. And we've seen that, as I mentioned, in maybe a fast break opportunity or two where maybe the defense isn't getting down like they should be.
Well, and they're frustrated, obviously, because of the turnovers, but you still want to plan hard. And, you talked about Coach has 1 left for the Pirates, but he wants to teach. He wants to, make them better, point out those things as they come along, and that's what he's doing with this young group.
And at the free throw line is Bohr. Free throw, it is good. So there's the first points of Postville to start the second half. Substitution and checking out will be Sam Jacobs. And into the ball game,
Jacob White.
So Jacob White is wearing number 11 tonight. We had that one right.
Yeah, we're on that one.
And second free throw being eyed. Postville, and again, they haven't updated their roster stats, or the stats from the first ball game. Second free throw, no good by Bohr. Rebound by Capel. Braden Capel checked in for North Fayette Valley during that break, so that was a line drive shot. And back in the offensive end is the Tigerhawks. Ellsberg to Reister on the right block. Muscles his way down. Powers it up from the right side. Nice job by Reister. Really used that frame and muscled it up there for the shot.
Yeah, he kept that defender on his left hip and just put it up with the right hand.
Moved like a fullback there on the offensive end. Hernandez in the right corner. North Fayette Valley now man-to-man. Losing it in the offensive end is Eulenhock. Tried to save it out of bounds, and he did. Actually went off a Tigerhawk along the baseline.
Yeah, tried to save it there. I think it bounced off a Tigerhawk, but Postville's going to keep hold of this thing on the right side of the hoop.
Couple of substitutions. Fuentes comes back in, and number 31, Emerson Ward, a 6-foot junior, makes his first appearance. Ben Miller checks out, as does Ellsburn for the Tigerhawks, leading by 31 right now at 50-19. Hernandez inbounds to Eulenhock. CJ in the corner. Hernandez right side launches up the 3. Rush the shot off the back of the rim. It is no good. Reister clears the rebound on the left. Tigerhawks back offensively with Fuentes. Fuentes looks to the right side to Reister. Overshot him. Had the right idea. Reister had his guy sealed, but overshot him on the pass. Tried it up over top, and too much air underneath it.
Yeah, just trying to get that little touch pass and had a little too much mustard on it. Overshot Reister.
So North Fayette Valley did not play the man-to-man well to start this ball game. Remember, they got out of it halfway through the opening quarter, so they continue to work here, and this is something Coach Cranberry wants to see his team continue to work man-to-man.
Well, and that 1-2-2 that they played in the half court is going to be an effective weapon for them, but they got to be able to play some man-to-man.
A lot of length and a lot of athleticism around, and the right side, they try to work it there. Jacob White did, and it's deflected out of bounds on the right wing. Stays down here on the sideline with the Pirates. They'll take it out opposite side of the sideline. And back out on top here now to Jacobs. Jacobs stops his dribble, needs some help, and he's able to go to Eulenhock. Eulenhock puts it on the floor, traveled. Nope, he's hand-checked. Okay, and that's why he traveled, because he slid the pivot foot, but he was nudged at that time. Better the second half foul-wise for both these teams.
Yeah, a little cleaner here this third quarter, but that's the third foul on Braden Capel. He's the one who got called for the hand.
Third team foul in NFV. Eulenhock inbounds back out on top to White. And White pulls it back to the center court circle while they'll set up in the offense. So let's see if Postville can get back to running their offense like they did early in the ball game now against this man-to-man. They look for cutters through. And on top now with it is Bohr. Drives to the basket, hammered on the way in. So this is what happened to start the game. Postville was able to get to the lane one-on-one, and Bohr to the free throw line for 2.
And Bohr, he's only a sophomore, but I feel like he's been playing for a couple of years. Does a nice job handling that ball, gets to the lane, and he gets to the rack. He hasn't been able to finish as much tonight, but he's gotten himself to the free throw line.
See, the kid's kind of sprouted up a little bit from a season ago as a young, short freshman.
He's gotten a little taller. Cade Downing, he played as a freshman last year. He's gotten a little bigger as well, filled out. So good to see these kids playing ball.
Free throw, good. So it's a 30-point game. Flood of substitutions for North Fayette Valley. Will Miller comes back into the ball game. And we'll pass along the other.
Ellsburn.
Yep, Ellsburn back in. Second free throw, good. So Kobe Bohr makes both free throws, and it's 50-21 right now as we go inside 2 minutes here in our third quarter.
Number 11, Cale Burrow back into the game for the first time for the Deere.
And they try to go in the lane to Burrow. Deflected out of there, picked up by Fuentes. Fuentes left side to Ward. Ward covered in the right side area to Fuentes. 3-second violation. Yep, somebody in the lane too long. And I believe that may have been Will Miller, the guilty party. And it's a turnover by North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, somebody was camped out there for way too long, and give the ball back here to the Pirates.
And again, North Fayette Valley really wants to work on their man-to-man here, because that's kind of concerning right now, especially with the athletes that you have. And back left side, Downing. Downing, guarded by Will Miller. Top of the key to Jacobs. Thrown behind him, but he tracks it down. Center court circle. 90 seconds left in the third. Jacobs drives in. A little one-handed runner. Banks it up and in.
Uhlenhawk with a nice
Uhlenhawk,
basket
I'm sorry. He's listed in the program. There's
Yeah,
somebody
I
else.
know.
So Uhlenhawk the basket. 50-23. A couple of baskets here for
And I think
Postville.
Postville is content with this man-to-man play against them.
Left side, Fuentes beats the pressure. No look pass to Miller. Catches it left side, banks it up and in. Nice pass by Fuentes, the assist. Back up by 29 with a minute to go in our third quarter.
Nice looking no-look pass there by the sophomore.
And here's Bohr. Lowers the head, takes it to the basket, banks it up and in. May want to get out of the man-to-man again. So scoring right side is Bohr, who's scoring at will against the man-to-man.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job of attacking this man-to-man defense. And here's Postville with a little half-court pressure.
Yeah, a little something different. And here's Fuentes, loses the handle on the basketball, and a 10-second violation committed on the Tiger Hawks. So since they went man-to-man, they've kind of lost their swag.
They haven't gotten those steals and those runouts at all. And now they can't even get the ball up to half court because Postville has extended their defense to almost a half to three-quarter court.
And again, you have to learn to play half-court basketball against somebody in the conference, against somebody that you play. So Uhlenhawk, right side to White. White drives baseline, takes a runner there, and he's fouled, and I don't know why. White, the smallest guard on the court, and I'd say 5'4" is a gift, drove in right side, and you've got a couple of guys for North Fayette Valley a shoulder plus taller.
Yeah, and they would have blocked that easily, but everybody was collapsing. Everybody wanted that block, and everybody collided and made some contact with Jacob White. He's going to go to the free throw line.
And you know why they wanted that block? Is because they wanted to slam it into the wall.
Yeah, they wanted to hit that into the third or fourth row. They didn't want to tip that block and run out. They just wanted to swat.
All right, end of the third quarter. Turkey Valley leads Clayton Ridge 28-26. Meanwhile, the free throw there is no good. And the second free throw being eyed there by White. Second free throw rattled in and out. No good. Miller gets the rebound with a 27-point lead. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Ward, middle of the lane, Willard splits the defenders, pulls up, 8-foot shot, middle of the lane, it is good. Will Miller been so aggressive tonight in the half court. Back to a 29-point lead.
And smooth with every shot. He's getting it soft up on the glass.
And back across the timeline is Bohr. 13 seconds to go. Bohr, again, there's a lane to the basket. Blocked by Miller, but you better call a foul. If it's not on Miller, it's on Burrow. And Bohr gets to the basket again and goes to the free throw line for two.
And they're not challenging Bohr a lot. You know, he's getting past that defender, and nobody's going up and challenge. But everybody wants to swat. Everybody comes across with that arm, and the officials are going to call that. If you go straight up, if you just try to tip that ball, you might not get that call, but swinging the arm's going to get it every
Free throw
time.
by Bohr. It's off the back of the rim. It is no good. Key High has defeated Central tonight, 66-57. So Key High pushed against Central, but they win by 9. Final score there, 66-57. 10 seconds to go, third quarter here. Bohr, second free throw on its way, and it is good. Bohr, kind of shooter you'd think would be 75% free throw shooter, and I think he'll get there eventually.
He'll get there.
Right side, Fuentes, 6 seconds to go. Fuentes drives in, nice feed to Burrow, pulls up, 8-foot shot, rattles around, got it to go down. And that's how the third quarter comes to an end. Tiger Hawks lead by 30 as we go to the fourth. 56-26. Let's take this break.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Outdoor Creations, your floral, landscape, and garden center in Monona, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. So again, 56-26, North Fayette Valley putting up 20 points in that third quarter, outscoring Postville 20-8. They scored the first 12 points of this third quarter, so they lead by 30 as we start the fourth quarter.
And North Fayette Valley never made it to the free throw line in that third quarter, so everything from the field, they hit 9 of 15 shots from the field.
And that's pretty good percentage, and they had a lot of good looks, even when they've had to play half court. Ben Miller, Capel, Riester, also starting this quarter, will be number 34, Israel Hernandez, and you have White out there as well. So I believe we got 5. And right side in the offensive, and they try to go on top to Miller. There's that one pressure defense, and Downing steals it away. Downing drives in, right-handed layup, leaves it short. Too far away, fading away, missed the layup. Rebound pulled down by Capel. Downing, also out there as well, Bohr. You have Jacobs. And also out there is Minique with those 4 fouls, and Hernandez. And down low, Riester again establishes position on the right block. Maybe a bit undersized, but has the size to score down low, the strength. They lead by 32.
He just enforces his will down there with his strength.
Left side by White. Takes a three-pointer. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down on the right. Here's Riester in the offensive end. Right side, Capel, right corner for 3. Got it! Wide open on the right side. Capel in front of us. We were the closer defender. He leads by 35.
Nice shot there by Capel from the corner. Drains the 3, extend the lead.
And here's Bohr. Stops behind the right arc. Hits the three-pointer. And it's now 61-29. Bohr finding some openings against the NFV defense. Hernandez, high post, drives in, trying to back his way down, pulls up, little shot in front of the rim, up and in. There's another guy that's got some strength, huh?
Yeah, everybody getting into the scoring column tonight for the Tiger Hawks.
Scoreboard, by the way, I think is wrong. Should be 63-29. Right side, deep 3. That's launched there by, I believe, Hernandez. Got it from the right wing. So
Postville's trying to shoot themselves back into this ballgame.
Yeah, taking some threes. 63-29 should be the score. And here's Ben Miller. Right side, Capel. Does he have it again? Right wing. Leaves it short off the side of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Minique. So a 34-point lead, something like that, give or take a few. And Minique, step-back jump shot. Tried a little step-back shot from the left wing.
Rush that.
Aired it out on the right side. Here's Ben Miller. It was just everybody shooting threes. Got it again, right side. Now the scoreboard's corrected, 65-29, and a fling of the arrow from Ben Miller. So they are in control now. This has become like Saturday afternoon at the gym right now.
There we go, 65-31.
It's 66-31.
66-31.
Right side, Bohr, baseline 15-footer, aired it out. Closer to 17 feet away along the right baseline. Capel gets the rebound and a carry violation on Ben Miller because he wanted to launch it ahead into the offensive end, but Riester had turned and not looking for it. So Riester will check out of the ball game for the Tiger Hawks. And coming in is Ward. Also, White checks out. And back into the ball game for them actually is number 22, Marshall Birch. A 6-foot junior makes his first appearance for North Fayette Valley.
And we're at that threshold now, Dan, of 35 points. So our clock has been running here as we've had these substitutions.
Despite the fact that Postville got the scoring below the 35-point rule, the clock has stopped now because we have an official timeout taking up the scores table.
Figure out, did this get to 35 or did it go under? They're just trying to figure out if this should be running or not.
Yeah, the scoreboards are not lining up. If they want a third voice on this, we did get to 35. And now I believe we're going to have an official's timeout.
Yep.
All right, they got to figure out the score. We mentioned the scoreboard was out of whack. 66-31, maybe our score. Let's take this break.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Unfortunately, car accidents always seem to come out of nowhere. Introducing the I didn't expect the accident, but I was prepared for it policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
So again, it's 66-32. That is your official score from the official scorers table. And back into the offensive end is Postville. It did get to a 35-point lead, so we should have the 35-point rule into effect, as much as Postville did not want that to happen the second half. The bright spot is for Postville, a better night offensively tonight. Downing drives right down the lane. There scores the layup on the right side. He was guarded, top of the key, drove in right side. You like Postville's offense against the man-to-man.
And for as much of an offensive threat as Downing is, That's his first 2 points tonight, so I think they need to get some more scoring out of him.
Ward, and there's a blocking call in the offensive end, and the blocking call committed by Postville as Ward tried to push it up the right sideline.
That was Jacob White on that call.
So they stopped the clock. The clock should continue to move.
It should be running.
We did get to the 35-point rule, and that is the first foul committed. They stopped the clock for some reason, and inbounds they go to North Fayette Valley.
Well, if North Fayette Valley hits a shot here, we're going to be at the 35-point rule again.
Left side, baseline to Hernandez. Hernandez has deflected out of there. Loose ball in the court, and it's picked up by Hernandez, and there's a foul, and this is called, it's called a kick. Somebody kicked it. Birch did. Birch tried to kick it on over to Hernandez.
A little tip it up to myself, kick save.
All right, by the way, now the clock has started again, so we've got that sorted out. Bohr checks back into the ball game. He was out just momentarily, and checking out will be Hernandez. So the only thing left to finish final score of this ball game. What do you think North Fayette Valley is going to work on?
Looking for a checking account with no monthly requirements or service charge? People's State Bank's new redesigned People's
Back in the offensive end here. We accidentally hit a spot. Sorry about that.
That was Loera, number 30, into the game for the Pirates.
Yep, and here right side, pulling up right side, Fuentes misses the little 15-footer from the right elbow. Like the look. Circled around, no good. And the rebound pulled down there by Postville. Bohr with the rebound. Back over to Downing. Downing left side, trying to back his way into the lane. Covered in the corner to Bohr. Bohr drives left baseline, takes the shot, scores the layup from the left side. Nice job by Bohr. And again, he's able to get to the basket no matter who's been defending him tonight.
He's been attacking that hoop and getting to it easily tonight.
So back in the offensive end is North Fayette Valley. Got some subs finishing through. They go to Hernandez in the lane, and Hernandez traveled with the basketball. Hernandez had a nice post-up move earlier, called for traveling there. Substitutions, Cale Burrow comes back in for North Fayette Valley. Capel checks out. Downing coming up for the Pirates.
Kirkestu in for the Pirates.
All right, number 31, Jacob Kirkestu, his first appearance. So Postville able to go a little deeper into their bench tonight. I know a little deeper than what they were hoping to.
Yeah, they didn't want to go as deep, but that's okay. These guys need to play as well.
So we go inside, 3 minutes left in our fourth quarter. 66-36 is our score. North Fayette Valley on their way to winning their first game of the season. White hands it back out on top, and here is again. Bohr drives to the basket, misses the driving layup, but he's fouled on the drive in. And Bohr back to the free throw line for two. So I think North Fayette Valley works on the man-to-man defense because Postville has done a good job in the half court spreading them out.
They have. They've done a nice job of spreading them, attacking, getting to the lane, getting to the free throw line. So Coach Cranberry is obviously going to work on that. For Postville, I think one of your bright spots is shooting free throws right now. Kobe Bohr being able to get to the rack, hit the outside shot, knocking down free throws.
That's what this team wants to do. They want to get to the basket. They feel like they're going to be undersized, but they feel like they got some quickness they can take advantage of. Second free throw by Bohr. It is good. We'll have a sub brought in. So Bohr checks out. I don't know if he's done for the game, but he will check out, and he has led them offensively tonight.
And C.J. Uhlenhock checks back in again. I'm guessing Downing and Bohr are probably done for the evening.
And right side with the basketball is Burrow. Burrow in the lane too. Once again, shot offered by Birch. Left it short. Rebound tracked down. Trying to save it out of bounds. Fuentes. Good hustle, and he does save it back to Burrow. And right back to Fuentes. Fuentes shot. He's hammered hard by Kirkestu. Caught it on the right side, and Kirkestu commits the foul. And Fuentes to the free throw line with 2:20 to go.
And you talked about those shoes earlier, those neon shoes. Israel Hernandez is out there with one bright purple and one bright yellow shoe.
So he's got another pair just like that, doesn't he?
I bet he does. It just opposite feet.
And that's a tradition that I think, did you say that Grant Stolka started?
Maybe, yeah. He was one of the first ones.
Free throw good. 67-38 is the score. If Postville would get this below 25 points, you would see us go back to a normal clock. And Fuentes to the free throw line. Postville would love to do that. Second free throw being eyed by Fuentes. Free throw on its way there. That kid's just got a good form, good touch, hits the shot. They're back up by 30.
Nothing but net there.
That's a sophomore for North Fayette Valley. So they lead by 30. And Minikue in the offensive end. Left side to Loera. Back over to CJ. CJ's a little one-handed runner, 15 feet away, no good. Birch gets the rebound underneath the basket off the left side. And they'll push it back into the offensive end for North Fayette Valley. So some subs trying to score. Ward, high post area to Birch. Birch takes a little 8-foot jumper outside the lane, leaves it short from the left wing, grazed the bottom of the net, And the rebound pulled down there by Postville. And here, nobody picks up Marroquin, and he drives just down the right side of the basket and scores the layup.
Nobody turned around, and Marroquin just had an open lane the whole way.
Postville has scored 40 points tonight, and I bet you 32 of those points are against man-to-man defense. Back offensively, Ward, left side to Fuentes. He drives in, a little one-handed runner, flips it up, rolls to the back of the rim, rolls to the side of the rim from the right side, and scores it. So the basket from the left side there. And it's back to a 30-point lead. North Fayette Valley season high in points tonight. And we're approaching 1:15 in our fourth quarter. Right side, Loera. Loera wants to go one-on-one. Cut off by Israel Hernandez. Then reach in, foul by North Fayette Valley. Yep, don't want to do that. Ward reached in, stops the clock with 1:07 to go.
And we're going to shoot a 1-and-1 here because North Fayette Valley, that'll be their 8th team foul. So we're going to send Loera to the line for a 1-and-1.
So we do get into the bonus this second half. And again, you have Loera trying to get into the scoring column. Free throw, rolls around, got it to go down. Attaboy. Loera makes the first. A couple of guys start to head down court. We see too much of this, by the way.
A lot of that. There's another shot here, fellas.
So 70-41. May want to put that score up on the scoreboard while we're at it. Second free throw being eyed. Loera, 2 for 2. Attaboy. Yep, makes them both. Loera into the scoring column. Should be 70-42, shouldn't it be?
Yeah, he made them both, so 70-42.
All right. Back across the timeline, it is Fuentes. Left side to Ward. Ward goes baseline area. Hernandez, baseball pass, right side to Fuentes. Fuentes back over from right wing to left wing to Ward. Baseline Hernandez, set shot, 12 feet away, left it short off the side of the rim. Rebound pulled down there by Marroquin. Marroquin back into the offensive end. Scoreboard is corrected. It is 70-42. Marroquin pulls up. 8-foot jump shot. Short. Good defense there by Ward. Ward picks up the rebound there. The ball hit off the front of the rim. Ward leads the break. Takes it himself. Flips it up with the left hand. Off the front of the rim. Did not finish. Loera got the rebound. There's a foul. And let's see who that foul is called. As Fuentes ends up on the floor. And is Fuentes called for the foul?
Yes.
Yeah, so Fuentes takes the harder of the fall. He thinks he's going to the free throw line. But what the official was indicating was that the foul was on Fuentes. He was indicating she was rather indicating who the shooter is.
Yeah, she pointed to the shooter,
right.
And then she went over and called the foul, but they thought the foul was on the guy that she pointed to. So we're going to the other end. Foul's on Fuentes. We're shooting 2 now. That was the 10th team foul, so Loera's shooting 2.
So Loera has made 2 free throws. He gets the opportunity here for 2 more. So Loera trying to add on. Free throw on its way. Good. Kid's got good form. Rattled around. Stayed right through.
3 for 3 here. Don't want to jinx him, but looking good there. And we got 32 seconds here. All, like you said, all that matters now what the final score is going to be.
Second free throw good. Loera 4 for 4. Postville crowd's been very active in this ball game tonight. You hear them continue to appreciate that shot by Loera, those free throws. High post area, Birch. Birch right side to Fuentes. Fuentes right side for 3. Got it! That young sophomore hits a three-pointer, 73-44. I think both crowds tonight have been really good. NFV students still on their feet.
They're in their red, white, and gear tonight, so they've been talking and cheering all night long.
And they lead right now by 29 points with 10 seconds to go. Postville trying to get off the final shot. And driving underneath Uhlenhock. Right side to White. White back to Kirkastu. Kirkastu shot block, and he's fouled with 2.4 seconds to go. Kirkastu goes to the free throw line, and he's got a chance to get into the scoring column.
And we've got 1.6 left on our clock here, but Kirkastu's going to go shoot a couple of free throws. He got hacked on the way in. Got the ball in the middle of the lane again, though, so Postville's still finding a way to get in the lane and get shots against this man-to-man defense.
And at the free throw line, Kirkastu, once again, this is 2. Free throw there, no good. That one was off the right. Kirkastu, come on. Here's your chance. Put that ball in. Get on the scoring column here. 73-44. So Kirkastu, second free throw. Sets, fires it up there, banks it in. Take it any way you can get it. Attaboy. Kirkastu banks in the free throw. Inbounds, Ward holds the basketball, and the game comes to an end. North Fayette Valley has their first win of the season. A slow start. Postville raced to an early 11-7 lead. But the Tigerhawks went on a 16-0 run to grab control and on their way to winning this ball game by a final score of 73-45. With the win, North Fayette Valley 1-2, 1-1 in the conference. Postville drops to 0-2. They are 0-2 in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews. Your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Looking for a checking account with no monthly requirements or service charge? People's State Bank's new redesigned People's Checking Account is just what you're looking for. The account includes free debit card, online and mobile banking, bill pay, and much more at no cost to you. You heard that right. No cost to you. We're your local community bank, ready to serve you. Stop into one of our 20 convenient locations to open a People's checking account. People's State Bank. Member FDIC.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
Is it time for a change to Nightingale Drug? If you feel lost in the big chain store pharmacies, take time to stop in and visit with us about our services, such as one-on-one consulting, free local delivery, competitive pricing with most insurance plans, and Medicare accepted. We'll make the transition quick and easy for you. Come to the people you know and trust. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town, family-friendly business with locations in Guttenberg, Postville, and Waukon.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
The holidays are fast approaching, and you haven't finished your shopping? Don't worry, Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg can help you out. Sode's has something for everyone. Jewelry, toys, books, home decor, and more. Create the perfect gift box with our selection of top-shelf spirits, wine, meats, and dips. Want to keep it local? Sode's is where you go. We have a great selection of Iowa-made items, from handcrafted soaps and candles to honey and syrups. The Green Acre is all about Iowa. Merry Christmas, everyone, and thank you for shopping local.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Hi, I'm Megan Kregel, a dairy farmer in Clayton County. As our local student athletes take the field or court this year, the ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up is in the real meat and real dairy foods grown right here in Iowa. Livestock farmers like me are proud to raise high-quality proteins that support health, energy, and performance. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Bacon Concrete in Postville, Quillen's Quality Food serving Northeast Iowa, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning of Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington.
At Almaquee Clayton Electric Cooperative, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help keep you safe. Did you know light bulbs can reach 300 degrees Fahrenheit and are an often overlooked fire hazard? Overloaded outlets or faulty wires can also cause fires. Never run appliance or extension cords under rugs or furniture, as the cords can overheat and cause a fire. At Almaquee Clayton Electric Cooperative, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Almaquee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
Welcome back here to West Union. The Upper Iowa Conference is going to be fun this year. Turkey Valley defeating Clayton Ridge tonight, 47-40 the final score. Tonight, Keyhigh pushed against Central, 66-57. And the reason why we say that is because Clayton Ridge and Central, or Clayton Ridge and Turkey Valley, Clayton Ridge and Keyhigh among the teams returning so much that everybody figured right there, those are the top two teams in the conference there. But Turkey Valley returning plenty enough to realize that they're going to be in the mix as well. And Keyhigh pushed against Central, but they win 66-57. And Turkey Valley defeating Clayton Ridge by a final score there of 47-40. Turkey Valley defeating Clayton Ridge. So we continue our post game here tonight here on KCT NFL 100. We'll certainly go through the game stats, but we've got Coach Cranbeer standing by. We're ready to go with our interview with Coach Cranbeer. Coach, first off here in this ball game tonight, a slow start. You had mentioned that one thing you wanted to see was a good start tonight. Slow start for your team.
We talked about that. We talked about it in the locker room. We wanted to get off to a fast start, and I thought we just tried to get off to a fast start. too much, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
We wanted to come out and get a bunch of steals, and we didn't respect their ability to put it on the floor. And so we had to get out of the man press, and we went to his own, and that actually obviously worked out for us a little bit better, a little more length. We can play passing lanes, but that's 3 games in a row where we haven't started very well. So, but like I said, I liked our intensity, the way we picked it up after that. There's going to be times when we need to be able to run that full court man, so it's something to work on.
Well, right, and I know you guys went back to it in the fourth quarter, continuing to try to work on it there.
Yes.
The good news is, though, is that defense that you guys were throwing out with Will Miller playing the top there, not the 1-3-1. You guys went with a different look there.
Yeah, we went to our 1-2-2, which we primarily work back and forth between that and the 1-3-1. We're just better at that, I think, right now, because a lot of these JV guys played it a lot last year. The juniors played it in JV last year, and Will at the top of it brings a pretty good dynamic with being long. He gets a lot of tips. So.
All right, so that kind of led you there, but then the offense got going. Ben Miller, 19 points. Will Miller, 14 points for you as well.
Yeah, I thought that Ben did a good job of hunting his shot. Fine, we talked to him about that. We'd like him to shoot 6 to 8 threes a game, somewhere in that range, but he's got to have his feet set. He fought for that tonight, and we hit him in transition a few times. We got a little sloppy in transition at times too, trying to throw the ball down court, but Will has just been an energizer guy the last 2 nights. Last night he had 10 offensive rebounds against a good Cresco team, so he's playing really, really hard right now.
Blake Riester has 11 points and plays so much bigger, down low.
He does. He's got a wide body. He knows how to use it. He's got enough size that he can get his hand on a lot of those offensive rebounds or tips. And then he can finish with both hands. So he just works his tail off. So I appreciate both those guys because we're a bit undersized with Will and Blake in there this year, but they really work hard.
All right, Andre Fuentes had a dozen off the bench for you. Another night in double figures.
Yeah, he's been a great, I wouldn't say surprise, but somebody that we didn't know if he was going to be ready this year to come up as a sophomore and play at the varsity level. And the last 2 nights in all 3 games, he's proven that he's ready to do that. And it's good to have him step in there because the last 2 nights we haven't had Taylor Luzum, who we would think would be one of our guys that we're really going to depend on this year. And we still are, but to not have him and have Andre step in like that was really nice to see.
All right, what's coming up for you guys now?
So we have Turkey Valley next week on Tuesday and then Central on Friday. So we know once again, we're going to have to be focused on both those nights. Turkey's got a heck of a club this year, and Central is getting better. So it's going to be a dogfight every night out for us.
Yeah, I think that's what we're seeing. Key High tonight was pushed by Central. They pulled away in the fourth quarter to win by 9, and then Turkey Valley beating Clayton Ridge tonight.
Yeah, the conference, I've been saying it all year long to any of the media that's been asking me, is I think it's as good as it's been in a long time, top to bottom. There's nobody, not that you ever looked by anybody, but in the past we had some teams that, they weren't going to be able to jockey with those top 2 or 3, but this year I think anybody any given night. So.
All right, Coach, we'll talk to you before next week's ball game against Central. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranberry on his Tiger Hawk team. A quick break. We'll be joined by Postville coach Eli Nessa when our post-game show continues after this.
Firestone Farm tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Your certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer is Corby's Tire and Muffler on the Gunder Road, Elkader.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Freedom Bank is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We are growing your community. Freedom Bank looks forward to helping you through the many stages of life. From your first checking account to your retirement account, we have helped generations of families buy their first home, finance their vehicles, and plan for the future. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back once again here to West Union. I'm Dan Behrens. I'm joined by Postville coach Eli Nessa. Coach, first off, a great start for your team in this ball game tonight.
Yeah, we played really good first quarter all around. I thought we hustled on defense, and I felt like our defense was pretty effective most of the game. Honestly, it was the fast break that killed us, and their pressure that they brought in the second quarter.
So I think what we've learned is that the man-to-man offense there that you guys have, it's going to be a good thing when you face man-to-man teams.
Yeah. I think we have an offense that we can run really well against a man-to-man, and the skill, the shooters to make the defenses pay.
And did a good job getting to the basket. Kobe Bohr got to the basket time and time again, 18 points to lead you.
Yeah, he did phenomenal. He hustled. I can't speak enough about how hard the guys played. It was the pressure really that killed us, but he got to the hoop well. He picked his spots better than he had in the past game. He didn't drive the ball without purpose. He was going to the hoop. And
certainly aggressive there, and I think that's what you kind of want to see. The other guys continue to do when you face a man-to-man team there. Yes. Be aggressive going to the basket. Mm-hmm. All right, let's talk a little bit, though, the pressure. You mentioned it a couple of times there. Big difference in this ball game, and that's something you guys are going to face.
Yep. That's definitely that's what killed us. I felt like if we could have handled the pressure, we could have had the ball game, honestly. I know the score didn't necessarily look like it, but beyond that pressure, they ran that kind of a 3-2, a strong 3-2 and on us, and we honestly haven't worked on it a ton in practice, and I think as we practice it more, we'll be able to handle it better. In the future. Yeah,
because I think shooting-wise in this ball game, I think shot over 40%. I think you'd take that, night in, night out.
Oh yeah. I think we scored well. I was pretty pleased with our offense. Besides not being able to handle the pressure.
I know Cade Downing, kind of a quiet night for him offensively, and he's one of those guys you're going to lean on to be certainly one of your scorers.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to be big. He provides a lot of hustle, and he crashes the offensive glass pretty well. So he left his presence felt on the floor tonight, even though he was quiet offensively. I thought he played well on defense.
Yeah, you talked about defensively there. You had talked about, you thought maybe in the second half against Southwind the other night that maybe the second half effort wasn't quite there.
Yep.
And I think maybe you feel like you saw that tonight.
Oh yeah, I saw it. It was night and day. They hustled against Southwind, but tonight they really left everything on the floor, and that's what we need from them every night. And I think they can give it to us. But yeah, they.
All right, so what's coming up for you guys now?
We got Key High on Tuesday. I don't know too much about them. I'm first-year coach here. I don't. I'm not super familiar with the team. I'll have to watch their film a little bit and see what we've got coming.
Well, I think when you played for NFV, Key High was really kind of young and not very good at that time.
Nope.
So things have changed quite a bit through the years.
Yeah. I've seen that, and they definitely were a team that we beat with regularity when I was in school, and I'm not expecting that ease on Tuesday.
Right.
But I think looking at the conference at some jamboree we had a couple weeks ago, I think we can compete with really any team in the conference. We've got work to do, but I think
absolutely
we got the talent there.
All right, Coach. We look forward to catching up with you guys. Good luck to you guys.
Definitely. Thank you.
You betcha. Postville coach Eli Nessa talking things over there about his Pirate team. They drop a final score there of 72-40, our final score of this ball game tonight. 73-45, sorry. That's your final score. Quick break. We'll be joined by Coach Aaron Hamann when our postgame show concludes after this.
This is Chris
Thanks,
Holbrook,
Coach.
General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Welcome back once again here. I'm Dan Behrens along with Coach Aaron Hamann. Postgame show continues here tonight. Again, our final score, North Fayette Valley wins 73-45. Coach Hamann, let's go through the individual totals, and let's start with North Fayette Valley.
Tiger Hawks were led tonight by Ben Miller with 19 points, 14 points for Will Miller, 12 points for Andre Fuentes, all off the bench, 11 points for Blake Reister. We got 4 points for Bryce Ellsburn, 2 points for Cale Burrows, 6 points for Caleb White, 3 points for Braden Capel, 2 points for Israel Hernandez, 73 points. The Tiger Hawks shot 54% overall tonight, 8 of 17 from behind the arc, 24 of 42 from the field.
All right, so their defense got their offense going in this ball game tonight. Let's go to the totals now for Postville.
Postville was led tonight by the sophomore Kobe Bohr. He had 18 points. There were 6 points for Javier Hernandez and 6 points for Minikyu, 4 points for Loera, 4 points for Jacobs, 1 point for Kirkestu, 4 points for Cade Downing, and 2 points for CJ Uhlenhawk. So they had 45 points tonight. They shot 39% overall, 4 of 12 behind the arc, 11 of 26, 42% inside the arc, 56% from the free throw line.
All right, and turnovers about even in this ball game, but North Fayette Valley, they turned it over a lot of times when they were trying to lead the break or trying to quickly get down in the offensive end, but they forced a number of turnovers to give themselves more opportunities.
Yeah, Postville ended up with 24 turnovers, and those, a lot of those were forced, a few unforced, but a lot of those forced by the defense of North Fayette Valley, and North Fayette Valley ends up with 21 turnovers. But like you said, a lot of those are trying to be quick, trying to get out and go, which I think Coach Cranbeer is okay with. They're learning, they're figuring it out, and knows by the end of the year they'll have that figured out, and they'll be able to finish those fast breaks.
All right, earlier tonight, North Fayette Valley girls victorious in our girls game tonight. They won by a final score of 55-27. Other girls finals tonight, Central beat Keyhigh 67-42. Turkey Valley defeating Clayton Ridge tonight 54-27. It was Edco over Calamus Wheatland over Edco 56-42. And Easton Valley defeated Starmont. Final score there was 41-25. Again, our boys finals 73-45. North Fayette Valley over Postville. Turkey Valley boys beat Clayton Ridge tonight 47-40. Keyhigh over Central 66-57. And Edco defeated Calamus Wheatland 76-61. The final score there. And as I mentioned, I think the Upper Iowa Conference this year, are we going to see a team maybe 3-4 losses win the conference for the boys?
I don't know if you're going to get an undefeated one, but you're going to have at least 2 or 3 losses because I think they're going to beat up on each other. The one team we didn't talk about tonight, MFL Marmac, had the night off tonight, but they're looking to do big things in the conference. So I think Coach Cranbeer hit it on the head. There's going to be a lot of teams beating each other up trying to get to the top of that.
Yeah, MFL Marmac has some young kids already contributing early this season. Girls, of course, they are already own a victory against North Fayette Valley, but the MFL Marmac boys figure to be much improved this year. And we'll certainly see them coming up. So then Tuesday night, we're going to be in Guttenberg. It is Central and Clayton Ridge, girls and boys basketball. Then Friday night, we'll see North Fayette Valley at Central. Don't worry, we'll see MFL Marmac plenty as the season goes on.
We'll see them down the road quite a bit.
All right, you got a concert to attend to, huh?
I do. My daughter's got a concert on Tuesday. Got to go be dad, so I will pick you guys up again on Friday.
All right, have fun with that. Don't forget your lighter for that concert.
We'll do.
The holiday concert, always a good time there for the kids. So we'll see you Tuesday night with the Chalk Talk beginning at 5:45, girls game time at 6:15 with the boys game to follow. Once again, our final score tonight of our girls game, 55-27. North Fayette Valley victorious over Postville, and in our boys game, 73-45, NFV defeats Postville. For Aaron Hammond, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to James Halverson for running our camera for our live video stream tonight. Also thanks for Jackson Schrader for running our studio show as well. For a complete recap of tonight's ball games, highlights, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular, security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.